What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the very first Heroes Hearth's own fight night. My name is Halorin, as you might have recognized, and I'm also joined by, is that Josh Jhow Howard?
Yo, what it do, man? What it do? First time casting in like 4 months. You know what? Time has passed. That's all I know.
You know, Jhow, imagine a time where, November passes. We just see our last instance of competitive heroes. North America, top 8. Not bad. The new year rolls around. It's Friday. Finally, there's going to be some more competitive heroes. It's like we're back again.
I still remember. So Halorin lives in SoCal now, moves out here. I just moved yesterday, right? Else I'd be like, yo, maybe we should, duo in person. But I still remember on Thanksgiving, man, we were talking about roster changes because I was like pinging some people behind the scenes. I'm like, yo, what are the roster swaps? What's going on? What's the deal? And then I was like, dang, man, like 2019 is going to be hype. And I'm like, 2 weeks later, it's like,
feels good, man. Feels, man.
But now we get the real deal, man. We get the real deal.
Well, the future of competitive heroes is now in the hands of the community and folks like HeroesHearth. I'm really excited to see this Fight Night concept take off. We're doing a little bit different. This is not the replacement HGC or anything like that. This is a bi-monthly King of the Hills type of thing where, 2 teams face off. One team wins, and then they have the choice of either keeping the bounty and walking away, and then they wouldn't be able to show up again for the next 3 episodes, or they decide to stay Kings of the Hill, and then they show up after they're challenged for the next episode.
I'm gonna put it this way, right? So you win, and you have the choice of, look, we're gonna take home the bounty, right? Like, I want my money, I'm out of here. It's almost like hearing that game show. You're like, oh man, I've answered enough questions. Who wants to be a millionaire? Like, I'm out of here, But then it's like, but I got some pride, right? So like you can play for pride. It's like, is the money where it's at, or is it pride, right? Because if you win, you can be like, yo, I'm showing up to the next one. I'm defending this and I'm trying to win some more, right? I think that's the cool part about it, because we're doing this twice a month. And it all comes down to, as you said, the community is kind of taken over. So the bits that come in, look, the teams, they're getting some money, right? Some of it's going to go to the teams. Some of it's going to go to the bounty. And that bounty is kind of what they're playing for at the end. You get that bounty, you have a chance to like cash out, say, I'm done, nada, no more. Or you have a chance to be like, but what if we show up in 2 weeks and do it again? So that's actually pretty cool, man. That's actually pretty cool. Like, I'm about to drop down my microphone and my cam, and I'm about to hop on and play myself. But
okay.
They're kind of making me do this.
You need a main tank? But no, the split up and breakdown is all bits that are donated during the stream. Half of them go to the overall bounty prize pool, and then 25% goes to each of the individual teams. So you're able to directly support not only the concept of Fight Night, but also the teams that show up. And the very first matchup is going to be LFM against Team Feedem, representing representing LFM is going to be Swaz Magoo, Dark Chimera, Hami showing up, Casanova, and Fury. Over on the side of Team Feedem, we got Hosty, Collusion, Zugrug, Cure, and Lutano. And we're all here in the lobby. We're all ready to go. So I think we're going to jump right into this best of 5.
But let's talk about the most exciting thing. The most exciting thing about these games is that, look, we're letting our hair down. Albert, we're actually not sure what he's going to do about that. But listen, we got 6 maps. 3 of them were picked by each team. Team Feedem picked Garden of Terror, Infernal Shrines, and you heard it, Blackhearts Bay. LFM said Hanamura, Alterac, Towers of Doom. So they each get 3 picks. It's a best of 5. We rolled a dice to start this so that we could get this started for you guys, no waiting around. And they're like, yo, well, we're going to do this, right? So we ended up getting Alterac. And then after this, we're going to roll again. Every time a new game comes in, we roll to see what map. So you might get Hanamura. You might get Blackhearts Bay. You might get the new rework Garden of Terror. It's exciting, man. Like, we've never seen some of these games. Hanamura, Garden of Terror, the new Garden of Terror. We haven't seen them competitively in Blackhearts Bay. I don't even remember the last time I saw a game like that. So not only do we get the pros, but we get these unique maps as well as some meta maps, but the unique maps that we've never seen before, man.
You tried to slide in on the downbeat, and you're real slick about that, but I'm still back here at the, I don't know how Lauren's going to let his hair down. I'm still in. The map's not
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, it looks like you bicked it earlier, so there ain't no hair to even look at.
Hey man, I'm trying to keep it smooth out here. But one of the things I was really looking forward to is, we've watched a ton of competitive heroes, right? But there's been so much time since HGC and seeing any sort of consistent high level play that I have no idea what the meta is going to look like. It's going to be really hard, at least for me, to predict who's going to get banned out in what situation. But I do understand banning out the Vikings.
Like, the crazy thing is like, we thought about Alterac, we thought about Garden of Terror, like what it is, what's going on. Toronto's still apparently meta. By the way, like, these teams, they're also letting their hair down. So it's not a given that we're going full try hard tonight. You're talking about potentially anything. But Abathur lost Vikings on Alterac. Look, there's a stalled out phase that you can have for eternity on Alterac. So if you can get that split global soak, then yeah, that's what's up. Toronto's there. If they're playing meta, I expect a Garrosh maybe early in. Garrosh has kind of come back up. But look, man, like, the gloves are off. Like, these are meta picks. I thought for sure we'd be getting maybe some, like, all right, we're going to lean towards something. We might get it. This is meta, man. This is meta.
Well, I theorized, the first game, maybe even the first two is kind of like, haha, we're out here for fun, letting the hair down and stuff. But, like, one team gets dumpstered in a team fight, and then just, like, sooner or later, the competitive DNA comes alive, and they're just like, all right, we're not joking around anymore. But it looks like both of these teams, they're trying to really call themselves kings of the hill right now.
How do you think Deckard lets his hair down? Because he ain't got none on the top of his head.
The same way I do.
Ooh. All right. Well, you know what?
That silence I've never said so.
I'm gonna take one of them little buffing rags to each of them. All right.
Okay.
Look, reminder: if you weren't here at the very beginning, don't forget the bits that you cheer. Half of them go to the team, split evenly, and the other half goes to the bounties, which is what they're playing for at the end of this. So don't forget to be active throughout the night. But the Dahaka ban, the global, again, the stall out phase makes a lot of sense. But the fact that we're getting a Nubarak, Greymane, Tyrande, look, somebody's getting them hands, right? A Nubarak double stun. Tyrande says, oh, by the way, I can stun from forever away with my level 4. And Greymane says, I'm hungry. Like, somebody's getting it, man. And somebody ain't going to be feeling too good at the end of it.
Yeah, depending on how squishy or thick the front line is going to be on the right side of the screen, I could see an argument for either Cursed Bullet or go for the third eye of the Greymane. Imperious, okay.
Okay, I am the Excites. Imperious.
I am the Excites.
So Li Ming, the Cocoon Popper, BBJ, by the way, said he took tips from you, Halorin, on how to let his hair down. I'm really going to need the details on that one. Because I mean, I'm really going to need the details on this one.
Look, I'm just saying, man, this past BlizzCon, I'm there in the front row. BBJ steps out on the stage, and I'm like, give me the hair flip.
Woo! Okay, Zul'jin, look, I'm going to tell you right now, Zul'jin is hosty. I played with him in Team League the other day. Dude stressed me the hell out, like, all day long. He just goes forward and tries the auto. He's really good. Also, we're getting an Illidan. Look, man, I was watching Fan play Illidan on stream the other day. I've seen Hosty play Zul'jin. Look at that. I mean, you can call it a mile away. Cure's going to be on Zeratul. By the way, Cure, all these guys, right? All these guys have been streaming a ton lately. I've been checking a lot of it out, some more than others, but a lot of these guys are killing it trying to get out there. But the fact that they're here showing their skills off again, man, it feels good, man. It feels like old times right now.
Dang, we don't even know if Halorin's hair is up or down. See what you started, Jhow? It's down. It's down.
My camera is down because I'm like, I told him, I said, hey, can you kind of crop out? By the way, for those of you that don't really super follow a lot of what's going on, I just moved yesterday. So I actually have just like boxes on the floor. So I don't have anything. You got the corner of my house here, but that's what's up. These drafts, man, you know, we got the X Factor and the Illidan and the Zeratul. Super excited to see that. But Casanova on that Genji, man, it's one of those things that Casanova was one of those players that was always underrated, man, because like no matter what role he played, it seemed like he did so well. And in that carry role, he was there, man. It was like, all right, this is what we know. Hami, you know, we saw him at BlizzCon coming in, you know, that sub. It really feels like this is where we're at. But the fact that we're getting Imperious as a main tank, I didn't really expect that right out of the gate. But Fury knows a thing or two about tanking.
Look, man, he's one of my favorite tanks, not only only in North America, but just period. Also a really cool guy. So if he thinks Imperius is going to work in a maintain capacity, I say more power to him. Both of the comps are on the lighter end. I think you're going to have to keep a real sharp eye on Casanova's Genji and obviously on Cura's Zeratul. The timing of them going for like invasions of camps, trying to just disrupt the rhythm of the overall flow is going to be really important. But I'm really curious to see what Hami is able to pull off with the Illidan, because if he sticks on the Tyrande at the right time, that's it.
All right, look, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if there was an official yet unofficial rating, this might be TV 14. We're letting our hair down with our commentary. We're hoping you guys are having a good night as much as we are. I'm doing it with my best friend in the world right now. Albert's here. I'm ready to go. We're ready to go. We got Team Feedem versus LFM Alterac. Never seen this before. Feast your eyes on this.
On the left side, you know what's really cool about this? This is the first time a caster actually has a reason to say in the left corner, in the blue corner. It's going to be Team Feedem. Zugrugs on Ubrak, Collusion is playing Tyrande, Cura's on Zeratul, Lutano is playing Greymane, and Zul'jin be rounded out by Toast.
Okay, look, I'm just going to say this. This is a Team Freedom, now Team Feedem special. The old Anubarak Greymane split push, spawn some beetles, take down some structures. But the difference is that those structures, look, the towers, they used to be worth more. It's halved since we saw these new changes come in. And in the forts, look, we all know the experience changes. It's wild. I have no idea if this even still works, but Fury says, here's a spear to the face. Casanova says, I'm going to swift strike right through it. And Collusion running for his life. That's going to be first blood, man. First blood. That's the first time I've said that in a long time. You know, I haven't casted a single game in like not since BlizzCon, man. I've just been like full AFK. Full AFK.
Hop back on that bicycle. Team Feedem living up to the name. 1 minute in, Collusion's already waiting to respawn. He's going to get back thanks to the short cooldown timer. With how quickly that whole transaction went. But up in the top lane, let's see what Lutano and Zug are going to be able to do. Fury's doing everything he can. Imperius, not the worst character to deal with this situation, but there is definitely be some value here.
Oh, yeah. And again, it's like, with the changes, it's like, wait a minute, this is actually okay. By the way, speaking of changes, it's time to look at some of the talents, all right? Look, Headhunter picked up by Hosty. This is the ultimate quick match brawl ARAM special, right? You're waiting for every single person on the other team to die just so you can get extra attack range. Look, if you get it, it's OP. Also, Beetle build. This just got buffed. I was somewhat critical of some of the recent buffs. But the Beetle build, you're going against the Li Ming, why not? You know, I mean, get that extra damage. Use them as those deflectors towards Li Ming's skill shots. It's kind of fun to see this change up.
It's nice to see some adaptation. I was worried a little bit that, you know, some of the HCC players would be kind of stuck in their ways, but being able to adapt with the new patch is always a nice thing. Both the teams pretty much even on experience. Casanova continuing to be the fly in the ointment. Posty's like, yeah, I'm looking for your takedown and the rest of your team, but I think we're going to take a quick pause just to get some of these technical issues working out so you don't have to ask for the next frame in the Slack.
Straight up. All right, Fury said he was told to pause. I'm guessing we got this from an admin. Look, we realize there's some lag-if issues. All right, look, it wouldn't be Heroes without lag-if, so you guys are getting some pretty amazing play, but we got to get through the usual. It's customary, okay? And in the meantime, we'll go back. Don't forget, if you're just joining us, this is the bounty, right? This is Fight Night, twice a month. You cheer bits. I don't even know if we're live right now. You know, I don't even care if we're live right now. But you cheer bits.
Just keep going.
Yeah, you cheer bits.
Cheer
50%
bits.
50% of it goes to the team, right? To the teams. Right. 25%, 25% for each of them. The other 50 go to the bounty. That's what they're playing for at the end of the night. So at the end of the night, that bounty comes in.
I think.
We're down?
Turn off your camera. Welcome back, everybody. I do believe we got all the technical issues sorted out. Really appreciate you guys throwing bits in for the cause. Is that Josh Jhow?
Okay, I'm just making sure voice activity works. Look, we're coming back, and if I don't see some 3-2-3s in chat, then you're not heroes. So let's go. I need 3-2-3s in chat to confirm that we actually are back on stream and we're live. If we're live and we get 3-2-3s in chat, then I know they can hear me.
Memes feels good, man.
That's not a meme. That's confirmation.
How's that not
confirmation?
A meme? And
there they are. There we go. Right. These are my heroes people right here. You know what? We didn't just get 3-2-3s. We got bits. We got 3-2-3 bits, Halorin.
Hey, I saw a 232.
That's how you do it.
Who's out here with 545? I see you guys. I got my eye on all of you. Well, we're back in the game now. Casanova is able to dash out. Juice the Owl, not a wizard just yet. Only the one takedown so far. Who's gonna go over towards these camps for the prisoner part first? I'm curious.
You know, some camps went out. They are at least lit up. I don't know where we left off, but I'm actually curious. I'm more curious about the Imperious build. Like, right? There was an Orphea. I don't know if we'll see her. Hosty. I don't know if you guys know this. Hosty, that's Hosty under Jhow. This is a true story. In Latin, you can look this up. I try not to fact check. You don't have to. You're just going to have to trust me on this. Jhow in Latin means to feed. It's a true story. It's a true story. Don't look it up. Just you're going to have to trust me. But that's what it actually means in Latin.
It checks out. One in the chat if you agree with it. I'm not skeptical at all, Josh. I believe you.
You should believe me. I'm a scholar.
I think someone needs to let Hosty know, though. Headhunter means you're supposed to do the headhunting. You're not supposed to be the one.
Speaking of headhunting, Fury just decapitated Collusion.
Got him, coach. Zugrug,
like Casanova kind of came in, but the team with the most swords tends to be winning. Cure said, what is this game I'm playing?
A new game, Hero Storm. It just came out. Red team was able to pick up the camp, and Casanova's out here pressing these buttons. The Decker Cane Roof's not gonna connect. Zugrug has to walk out of his own gate to safety. That's ironic.
Well, Swabs Magoo said, I'm trying to get some resets, but that's not gonna happen. He's actually gonna die, but Zugrug says, look, you want to talk about letting your hair down? First off, Hosty still living up to that Jhow name. Lutano's still one of the best to ever do it for heroes here in North America. He's ripping apart some souls. Fury somehow survived. Well, Collusion said not no mo. But listen, Zugrug told me, now if you guys ever watch HGC, by the way, Hami somehow living. Look, it's a bloodbath. But Zugrug told me, I haven't cut my hair in like 3 months. Zugrug, I never saw him. He took some clippers to his head his entire life. He told me he hadn't cut his hair in 3 months. I told him screenshot or it didn't happen.
I was about to say, has he posted this somewhere?
I need to see it, man. I need to see it.
Because he's been rocking the buzz cut since chair league. So if he's out here, you know.
Speaking of buzz cut, Arcanite Axe is coming out. Hosty trying to trim lower somebody's ears.
Could be. Camp was taken back. 6 takedowns to 4. You know, we had the one at the beginning, and I thought we might see a slower progression of events, but one of the things that's interesting about this map in general, one thing that's interesting about Fury's health bar, it's evaporating. Goodbye.
Look, my favorite part is Hosty says, look, it doesn't matter. We die for this. We die for this. He's at 3 stacks on that Headhunter. He's still running it down here. They don't care. They got Beetles. That's 4 stacks. You know what 4 stands with? Rhymes with Mo. For Mo.
Mo? I mean, Team Feedem's like, that's a pretty nice fort you got there. It'd be a shame if we entirely ignored it and rocked your faces. Bold strategy. You know,
one thing that I have to admit is that with Crowan, I'm okay with some copy pasta. Speaking of pasta, I'm kind of hungry. Look, we're gonna talk to Swabs Magoo about those magic missiles because he didn't even hug the wall and they kind of missed. Don't worry, Swabs. The camera definitely was not on you.
There's some time for LFM to answer back, though, and reclaim this camp. Utano and the boys aren't going to be too thrilled about all that. Nice, bro. Nice engagement. Dark Chimera. Can he play the game? Seemingly not. Toronto's going to get taken down. No supports. Zoljan's going to run out of time on the Taz Dingo. He eats it. Utano, the puppy's going to get crated there. 3 for 1 so far. LFM rallying back strong.
It's working. It's working. The first fort fell, so I was going to say catapults, but whatever that giant thing is, I don't know. Here comes the objective. Yeah, this is, I must say, this event was probably one of my favorite events. The mounts, the skins that came out with this event were pretty sick. But either way, Team Feedem, they got the first objective. They need to get everybody back on the battleground because, you know, these kind of work better when you have people with them.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, hey guys, we won the objective, but we're all just kind of dead right now, so I guess we don't really do too much with it. One of those situations, you see it all the time. Fury is going to get absolutely harassed. Zugrug chases after. That is a ambitious decision. That's a squashed bug as a result.
What if I told you that that's a moment where if you're from the J house, you type out, got him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa, whoa!
We got him.
Hold up.
Yes.
Yo, are you looking at chat right now? I'm watching Collusion Die, but I'm also watching the fact that Rob Christie just dropped down 10,000 bits. Speaking of dropping down, Metamorphosis comes down. It's a 2 for 2 right now. People are dropping left and right. I love it. You love to see it, Albert.
You love to see it. Rob Christie's out here an absolute baller. Thank you for the contribution, man. The team certainly appreciate it. We all certainly appreciate it. Showing love for the community, showing love for the game. That's what it's all about. That's what we're here for. Apparently, LFM is here to dumpster Team Feedem, because anytime we see red health bars running the blue health bars, somebody's not liking how that goes.
Somebody's got to remind me after this game, and that somebody's got to be Albert to pick the right UI, because I got a bunch of blank stuff on my screen. But by the way, Hosty finished his Headhunter, so it's ready to go. If Cure survives this, give me some, give me some jukes, Cure.
Is that
give
Cure
me one
or
more.
me in Dead by Daylight goes for the
Does
jukes?
Does he have Blink?
He's gonna end up on the hook here. What? No.
What?
Lornado?
Give me some. Cure! Oh shit! No. If he got away with that.
No.
If he got away with that.
Cure, calm down.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my word. You know, the irony is, if he just let himself die, he'd probably be back already. But you know, you can't open these style points out here. I get it.
Got him. By the way, that's a sick combo there. He got the spear in, went ahead and used that wrath, pierced him down, had a target, and Swab said, well, this is easy. This is target practice. Easy mode.
Surprise. Ooh, is this a old gang squad showing up? Dark Chimera. I mean, it's tough being an old man out here playing against Team Feedem. Dark Chimera shows himself on the mini-map, and his shelf life is pretty short. They're diving in him the hard way.
Damn, everybody on LFM has mobility. And speaking of mobility, Tommy says, guys, I want to play. I want to play too.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm loving how this game is going. We are gonna be in for one hell of a treat. Not only in this best of 5, but in future episodes of Fight Night. If they're as cheeky and as bold as this, these teams are at each other's throats, man.
Like, we got some slightly off meta picks, but we are getting full meta play from these guys. Like, they are straight killing it. By the way, Collusion almost with the stun on that Hearth back. That would have been a pretty sick play, but look, experience, it's fairly even. It's been a bloodbath so far, 25 kills, 16 coming up, but right now we got the objective being channeled by Team Feedem. Fury trying to get in there. I want to see, are we going to get the wrong place, wrong time by Hosty, get those mega stacks off those axes? I sure hope so.
I've seen stranger things happen. I mean, over the course of this game, the Imperius pick, I was curious to see how serviceable it would be in the main tank role. And I'm pretty sure if you ask Dark Chimera's times he's died, he's like, could probably use a little bit of improvement. But as long as they're overall aggressive and getting these takedowns and winning positive trades, by the time Dark Chimera's lack of support becomes a real problem, seems to me like it's working out.
You know, it's an interesting thing you bring up, because sometimes I play and I go an entire day and I never die. I mean, I never remember dying, right? It just doesn't happen. And that's the type of memory you have to have, okay, Halorin?
You know what?
Ooh!
Tommy's gonna need that attitude also. He's gonna go ahead and sit this one out. Dark Chimera gets blown up. Lutano goes for the throw, subsequently finds it. X-Strike goes out, casting over for the jukes. He's not Cure apparently. He gets blown up. 3 for 1 so far. Team Feedem looking pretty good right now.
Oh, that's a good way to cancel Tastingo, and he brought him down. What in the hell is that? Was that like... Is that like a suplex off the steel cage? Because he took him all the way up and brought him down, and I'm like, huh, that's interesting. Tastingo, and then he brings him up, and then all of a sudden I just see a countdown on Hosty's icon. I'm like, oh.
Right, man. Like, you go up, you go down, you go out.
That was, I'm not going to lie, man, that was actually really cool.
Fury's like, that's why I picked this character.
I mean, can you blame him? I'm having a ton of, like, the fact that we get a Zeratul and an Illidan and the plays that these guys are making, like, this is the game. Look, in competitive, right, in the ultra competitive, it's like, oh, is it worth the risk? And most of the time that answer's no. But in these games where, look, we're having some fun, we're doing things. Look, they're playing for the bounty, which you guys can continue to get those bits in for. By the way, I checked like 5 minutes ago and I was reading chat, already 35,000. I still see more coming in, but the fact that these guys are throwing it down with these heroes, look, I better get an Alterac in one of these games. I want some high-level play. I want it all, Halorin.
You know what I'm looking for? I want some secondary support Lily. I want some Artanis.
Get the hell out of here. You're fired.
What?
Done.
What?
Oh,
I would
God.
say I know where you live, but I actually don't because you moved. So, I don't know. Middle Keep is going to get blown up, though. Meanwhile, Cure's up at the top. Or Illidan, sorry, is up at the top. Could go off the top rope at any given moment. Gotta watch out for that. Lutano finds Casanova. Orb goes out, spots the dude, goes for the snipe squad. Not gonna be able to match that up right now. Team Feedem, they're feeling pretty good.
Here comes the Lornado. That's gonna buy space and time, but Cure eating some damage from swabs. Here comes the hunt in, but the VP on the backside, and now Casanova says, guys, can I get in here? Lutano says, no, you can't. He's also going for the throw. Dark Chimera trying to live. Cure, can he make the play? Does he have the vorpal? He doesn't. He had the wormhole. Not able to make the play there, but they are continuing to shred apart LFM. Team Feedem going in. They're going to drop one, but they're looking at the core. The objective on here, Fury's trying to save his team from defeat. Fury trying to live, but Cure comes in for the damage, and somehow he gets away, but the core is falling, and that is going to be game number 1 going to Team Feedem right there. Fury almost pulled off the god tier plays.
This was a bloodbath, Jam. There's no other way to describe what the heck we just saw. But you know what? That game was 15 minutes long, right? And that was some of the most fun I've seen in a Heroes of the Storm game in a long time. As far as like letting our hair down goes, you compare this to like week 7 and it's like the 5th and 8th seed in HGC and they're just kind of standing around waiting at the fort wall. And you compare that to just like quasi wacky compositions,
you love it,
bloodbaths, and people like, you can't tell me that these guys aren't having fun, and you can't tell me that everyone watching is not having fun. Like, this is what Heroes of the Storm should be.
All right, look, I'm going to give you guys an update, right? We're going to go to a quick break so we can fix some of these issues, so we can get our mugs back on the screen. I know that's what nobody wants, but we're going to do that so we get back into the games quicker. But remember, you can continue to cheer bits to contribute to the bounty. You guys are doing outstanding so far, but we are going to take a quick break. We'll have an interview playing, so we're not leaving you high and dry. We're going to have an interview play during that break, and then we'll get back on screen, go right into game number 2. By the way, we're rolling a dice to see which one of those maps that you guys are going to be seeing on screen are going to be played next. Could be any of them. Could be exciting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Heku here with an interview for the upcoming tournament Fight Night. Right now, I'm joined by Fury, captain of LFM Esports. How are you doing, mate?
Hey everyone, I'm doing well, and thanks for having me here. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. There was a pretty long break since we last saw you play. If I'm not mistaken, your last HGC match was in the end of September, and it was against Endemic, right?
Yeah, it was a very long time ago. I think you got that right. You have a better memory than I do, so.
Really? Oh, okay. I mean,
congrats.
but that was like a long time ago at this point, you know?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah. And are you excited to play in front of your fans again?
Yeah, I'm always excited to play. You know, I know whenever I do stream the heroes, like when I play and stuff, like people do enjoy it. So I'm excited to, you know, participate in this fight night.
Yeah, I guess it's like more like for fun. There's no actually action happening right now. Some pros stream, but you can't really compare Hero League shenanigans to an actional tournament. So it's really nice like that some orgs are organizing stuff. Will you go full try hard, or can we expect something fun like a Cho'Gall or I don't know, like a support only comp and stuff like that?
Honestly, it's weird. I haven't actually talked to like my whole team like on voice. I think the only one I actually hear a lot is like Dark Chimera, but everyone else is like kind of split and doing their own thing, you know. Just
Wait,
like
do they know they're going to play?
Oh yeah, they know about it.
Okay.
It's just I haven't like heard their voice, or like we haven't played together in such a long time, ever since, you know, the shutdown of HEC.
Yeah, the announcement.
So,
the announcement.
I think coming into this, we're gonna probably be half troll and half try hard. So we're gonna still like, you know, try to win, but like we might just do it like with having fun. So as you said, like maybe Cho'Gall, maybe those weird picks that you might see, maybe a main tank Imperius, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, like you had that triple support comp like in the past, and you were like actually serious with it. So, you know, like seeing you with like full support comp, like I don't think it'll be that shocking, you know. But your AGC roster consisted of Figgy, Swaps, Droplets, Dark Chimera, and you. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So, will you still have the same roster?
So while we were, you know, in the off phase of HEC, we didn't make the cut for BlizzCon. We were discussing rosters and stuff, and sadly, you know, we all agreed to look for a new player. We let Figgy go, and then we were in the process of doing a bunch of tryouts while like BlizzCon was happening before then and stuff like that. So we were leaning towards like Casanova, so I think we'll be playing with Casanova for this fight night. So you guys will get to see what it's like with Casanova on the team.
But will he take the position of Figgy, or will there be any swaps, like role swaps and stuff like that?
He'll just be taking his position, so just like the range flex.
Okay. But, okay, so like, it's like a small change for you, but during the time when like you last played, the game actually kind of changed. I cannot say like a lot, but there were changes. There were like 3 heroes that got released, which is Mal'Ganis, Orphea, and Imperius. And they also made some adjustments to camps, catapults, and to experience in general. Probably just like many other teams, you didn't get to practice a lot, you know, like with scrims and stuff like that, with the new changes. Do you think you are prepared and you like know what is happening in the game right now? And how to play it, you know?
Yeah, I would say the playstyle seems pretty similar to like what we were scrimming with, but back then when we did scrim. Yeah, we don't scrim at all anymore for obvious reasons. And going forward, I'm not sure if we will be scrimming, or, you know, I'll be lucky if I can get people to log in for Team League or something like that. But yeah, I play every now and then just for fun. So I feel like I'll probably just have to catch everybody up with like patch notes that recently happened, and then all the new heroes and what they do and stuff like that. So
I imagine
Imperius.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, there's like a new hero. Like, oh yeah, let's read the abilities right before the tournament, you know?
Yeah,
like something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried with Imperius. I know Swabs would want to play him, but I don't think Swabs has put a single game on Imperius. So
I mean, that'd be fun.
Maybe I'll just play Imperius one game to show him how it's done.
Yeah, I can like imagine like you start the tournament, like you open like HeroesHearth as like what is like the optimal build right now, and you just like just like do everything and they go. Like, that can be fun at least. Will you play Mal'Ganis, or are you planning to try to contest Mal'Ganis as a tank?
I think right now in Hero League he's still pretty good, but in the pro scene while we were screwing with Mal'Ganis, he wasn't that top tier. Especially recently, he got a little bit of a nerf too. Like his main thing was his level 7 talent with the healing percentage when he hits you with the triple claw. That hurt him a little bit with his sustain, but I think you'll still see a little bit of Mal'Ganis, but he won't be highly prioritized compared to like Diablo.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Diablo, Garrosh, and stuff like that, I guess. It's still
usual.
Like, it didn't really change too much
But
when it comes to that.
I love Mal'Ganis. He's fun.
Yeah, he's very annoying. Let's say it like this. Like,
oh yeah, he's a pain to kill, and then he's just all over your backline and putting people to sleep and hard to kill with
and stuns. Like, yeah, he runs away. Yeah, he's just a pain. Well, I'm really looking forward to see you play this tournament, because I mean, even though you didn't scream like against other teams too much, but like you know, like it's just nice to see some kind of action between like pro teams. You know, you don't get to see that anymore. So
yeah, it's definitely been a long time, and I'm looking forward to seeing how both teams, you know, end up, if anybody's rusty or not. Like for me personally, I don't think I ever really rust. I've been playing this game for way too long to, I don't know, I would have to
forget
step
how
away
to
for
play.
Years.
Yeah,
it's like riding a bike. It's super easy for me. So I'm very curious to see how my team does and then how my opponents do. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, I mean, I'm looking forward. I'm sure the viewers, like everyone, is looking forward just to see some action. Then I just hope that the break will not influence on your performance, and that the game, like the changes that they made to the game, will not influence anything. Then I just like wish you good luck in your upcoming series against Team Feedem. Thanks a lot for your time. I hope you were not super busy with something very important.
No, I was just playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Of course, who is not playing it right now? I'm sorry. I really hope you will enjoy the tournament. Do you have any special shoutouts?
Just tag me in Discord.
Yeah, special shoutouts to
Welcome back, everyone. I think we got all the technical issues sorted out. Nice interview there of Hecko and Fury. I'm Halorin, joined by Josh, Jhow, Howard.
It's weird when you introduce it like that, because it's just my name.
That's the thing. That's what I'm trying. Dude, it took me way too long to realize where Jhow came from.
You know, we're going to really have to discuss our friendship after that comment. We're really going to have to discuss our friendship.
I really want someone in the chat to be like, oh.
But, hold on, there's something, look, by the way, so during the downtime, we rolled so that you guys wouldn't have to wait before we get into the next game. So again, there's 3 maps picked by each team. Let me pull those up in case you didn't see the graphic. It's Garden of Terror, Infernal Shrines, and Blackhearts Bay, all picked by Team Feedem. Those are 1, 3, and 5. LFM picked 2, 4, and 6, because we're rolling dice. Picked Hanamura, Alterac, and Towers of Doom. We saw Alterac game number 1. We're getting Hanamura this game. But I want to tell you something, Halorin, because, by the way, we rolled a 2, so we're getting Hanamura. But it feels like every morning I wake up and open Twitch, it's a replay of Hosty. And right then and there, I start doing the same moves alongside with Hosty's hero. Zeratul, I do every move, and I do every move hard. You know, making whooshing sounds when I cleave down some minions. Or even when I mess up my blink. You know, not many can say they escaped the Nexus. I can. You know, I say it, and I say it out loud every day to people in my college class. All they do is prove people in college class can still be immature jerks. And I've learned all the... Well, I don't really know what I've learned after that. But, just so you know, man, every day.
I'm done. I'm ready for game number 2. I think you need to pick the right.
I've adjusted it.
J Loud.
J Loud is a fact, man. Deal with it.
Wow, that's toxic, man. Can we get a Chrome toxic in the chat?
Yeah, look, you know what, man? Forget you. We're going to draft, man. We're going to draft. You know what? My favorite part about draft is
apple juice.
The heroes. The least favorite part is the fact that I'm still on camera.
Oh yeah.
Got him.
So, going into this, I theorize, there'd be a much more laid-back vibe to this. This is an HGC, thankfully so. I'm really liking the overall vibe so far.
Who the hell bans Abathur on Hanamura?
What do you pick here? Like, in this instance, I'm just like, I'm banning what I don't feel like playing against. And I don't feel like playing against Abathur.
The pros are terrified of Abathur because of what he brings. But this is a 2-lane map. You know.
I'm sorry.
Pros.
Look, the hair's down. All right, the hair's down.
Albert has let his hair down so much so that the cropping even shows that the top of his head is cut off. That's how much he let his hair down.
Wow.
It's just crazy.
There's bicking and there's just cutting the whole top of the face off, right?
All right, first pick. Who you got? Are they going to go full tryhard and go Tyrande again? By the way, because LFM has had the roll twice in a row, Team Feedem gets the picks. Hosty Medivh.
Oh, the games are beginning. Let them. All right, that's gonna make some of the fights over the payload pretty interesting. Teleports. Look, you try to step up to defend that. Suddenly you teleport behind them. Then you cut them off from their point of retreat. You dumpster them.
I really. This is a super meta question. Oh, Task Tracer. By the way, this is gonna be spicy. This is probably the most meta question I think I have. You know, we'll keep it normal for now. But like, if you were to do a voice line, what would you say your best character voice line is?
If I was doing the voice line.
Yeah, right now, if I said, Halorin, give me your best voice line of a character in the game, you would say what?
Whew. Damn. I have no idea, man.
Bring the Megadeth. Anyways, we got Zarya and Uther right now. Strongest woman in the world. By the way, I was doing some packing.
That was your best one. That was your best one.
I didn't realize that I actually had a Zarya little thingy. It's actually pretty cool. When I actually get my stream room set up and I don't have, an empty wall, I plan on getting some stuff. But Task Tracer, okay, actually works really well. So this is a fun thing, right? If Hanamura were to come in to competitive play, I've seen people do this before. You could run, in a dream world right now. Task Tracer in a 2-lane map, especially like Hanamura, you can actually do Task Tracer in 1 lane and then a 3-man in the other lane, but it requires you to have wave clear off your next assassin, something like a Gul'dan, something along those lines that has wave clear, or even a Johanna, right, if you're picking that on tank. So if you want to run this in your own games, it's actually pretty meta that you can do. It's impossible for the solo lane to deal with, and that just dominates. So it's actually pretty cool.
I'd be interested in see that strategy. And there is going to be competitive heroes. I'm actually really excited to see Division S shape up. Pretty soon there's also going to be the Toasty and Gladman's tournament that HeroesHearth and Temple Storm are
excited, by the way,
put together. So there's going to be plenty of legitimate, competitive heroes. I'm just kind of memeing out here. And Alphanar, you're doing too much, man. You see what he said? I like these amateur casters. Thanks to Blizzard for giving them a chance.
Yeah, thanks. We're going to see Zeratul again. Special thanks to BBJ. We saw a lot of Abathur, going on to BlizzCon. And believe it or not, it's more like the only hero that he could actually play. So, it makes sense. By the way, we're probably getting a Twin Blades variant here. That's Hami. He played with McIntyre. By the way, OP. By the way, if you're not checking out McIntyre's stream, so dude's killing it right now. He's streaming nonstop on Twitch, and if he's not streaming, he's working on YouTube content. He's actually developed a new true story. In all seriousness, he's actually developed a new format that he's doing on YouTube, which you should do. His channel's going up really well.
Do that thing.
It's do this, not that. So it's actually just a pretty good straightforward of do this on a hero, but don't do that. And it's so simple, yet from such a high level that it actually makes sense. So if you haven't checked that out, Hami played with McIntyre at BlizzCon, so we're talking about one of the best to ever do it. So check that out as well. But it is Hami on variant Dark Chimera. He's a solo support man for life. Believe it or not, fun story about Dark Chimera when he was in Open Division. He would play support for his teams back in the day before he made it back into pro. But whenever his team would play Chromie, he was the Chromie player. It's so awkward. It's like, wait, what? He's a support player, but whenever they would play Chromie, he would play Chromie.
I remember that, actually. Game number 2, though. On the left side, Team Feedem up in this best of 3. Zugrug's on Zarya. Kier's playing Zeratul once again. Tano, this is Jimmy. Hosty's on Medivh, and Collusion this time be dropping a hammer with Uther.
All right, look, the official introductions. It is Hami on Varian, Dark Chimera on Tyrande, Fury on Mal'Ganis. He's like, look, I'm going from Mal'Ganis to Imperius. I'm playing all the heroes that I never really got to play. Swabs Magoo, he's going to be on Tassadar. Casanova is going to be on that Tracer.
All right, you know, this is the first time I'm casting a Hanamura game.
I mean, that was the first time Alterac game, first time Hosty's like, hey guys, we got a couple shields, but this really hurts. Gets through his own portal. Casanova going in, making plays with Zugrug already with full energy on that Zarya, who's, by the way, the main tank, or is it Uther? Who's the main tank in this setup?
Yes, to answer your question, yes. Fury goes out there, doesn't get the most positive trade you could imagine. Hosty is going to be able to jump back, turn back into a bird, even trade overall, but I definitely think Casanova's going to have to pick and choose his moments. Goes in at the wrong time, he doesn't have that E up. It could be pretty ugly.
Picking and choosing. High King's Quest says only one thing, and that's Twin Blades variant. Zugrug's taking a lot of damage there with his shield up, getting that energy.
Someone said they missed the Blizzard merch song. Done.
I'm going all the way. Something, something, something. I heard the song, but wanted to not hear it all the time. Oh, it's never gonna stop. Yeah!
Chad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that was encouraged. Back to the game. Right now, we're going through a tower, piece of the sidewall. Fury, Casanova, not the biggest fans of all that. Go to sleep. Time's out. Collusion for the moment. Portal's going to help Zugrug get out of there. Drop the bomb on him. Casanova's looking for the kill. Doesn't find it.
But check out Zugrug's level 1, man. He went maximum charge. This is going to give him additional energy, which means he can do additional damage, which means he does additional things in the game, in addition to things that he's doing. You know what I mean?
And if you add to that addition, then there's a whole bunch of additions happening. I don't even know how to finish that. But anyway, Hami, Cure battling it out in the top lane. Wind Blades are online.
Keep going.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna keep going. Keep doing this. I'm loving the energy in chat right now. What Toasty? What?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta scroll way up just to see this number. That's 100. That's a 1 with 2 zeros. I'm not even following the channel. I hit my mouse and I'm looking at somebody's core right now.
We are going in. Speaking of going in, Zugrug and the crew are gonna go ahead and try to contest this camp. Casanova continues to be the flying element, putting pressure on the Zugrug. Goes through the shield. Oh, that's gonna be first blood. That Ragdoll got launched. Collusion backs away, gets the shield from Medivh. Ami comes in on the flank. Wind Blades. Call him Wind for a reason.
Okay, first off, I gotta say, that's actually a pretty poggers play by Casanova. He read the shields perfectly so that he got his pulse bomb off when they expired. That's actually really top tier play. So that's actually pretty sick to watch. I'm a huge Tracer fan myself. Speaking of fan, that's gonna be Dark Chimera. He's waving a fan back all the way at the base in BD.
Well, he's damn sure cooled off. I can tell you that one. It's gonna get iced for the moment. He'll be back in about 6 seconds. Kira, Hosty, looking for Hami. Twin Blades are gonna win the day for the moment. He gets back. Portal shenanigans. Fury turns back in. I hope he's done the basic addition.
So what do we got here? We've got Mal'Ganis, Orphea, and Imperius were the heroes that we didn't get to see, correct? We haven't seen, like, in this type of environment, as the stun comes down. That's actually really important, because that actually stunned Fury before his third swipe, which gives that stun. As you can see the walk away. I'm trying to see if there was any other major rework. Sylvanas rework we still have. Stitches, you know, we saw already. I need somebody to pull out a Sylvanas. Is that too much to ask for?
I think it's asking a lot. It's definitely asking a lot. And apparently it's also asking a lot for Team Feedem to get that first payload. Because LFM came in, they did make the stop on it, but again, Tyrande vanishes off the map. It's hard to be a support out here in this best of 5, man.
you know, being a support player, mad respect to those, mad respect to Casanova, and not mad respect to Zagrod, because I'm going to consider that a miss.
Ouch.
Look, man, this is my microphone.
The hair is down.
But I love Zagrod.
Fury, Swab's low on health. Cure, going for the cheeky shenanigans again. That's a Q key. That's taken. He's gonna be able to go back. Fury still trying to battle over the Sentinel camp. Zagrod doesn't have a shield for the moment. Collusion is out here one-on-one-ing Dark Chimera, Mortal Kombat.
Oh my god, Cure still making the jukes, but Dark Chimera with the play. Casanova going down. Collusion. Collusion, God, oh my goodness.
Dude, if Cure was streaming right now, he'd be like, that's unfortunate.
Warning. There are only 20 Monka S's left in chat.
Whoa.
You know, we had seen the Graviton Surge buffed in terms of its cooldown. I was really hoping we were going to get that. Kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I can take it or leave it, I'd say. Right now, it looks like Team Feedem's going to go ahead and try to take this top keep wall. Successfully so, thanks to the old Hyperion. And we're going to try to zone our way out of here. Zagrod, I don't think he's going to get off that easy. Portal says otherwise. He escapes.
Okay, never mind. I thought that portal was about to expire, but because I'm using some weird old AI, it was like a black bar on a black bar, and I actually couldn't see the cooldown on it, so I thought it was expiring, so I thought it was just like, oh, there's like the last second he got through. But then I realized there was like a tiny white line. It was like a pixel long. And I realized like, oh, okay, that's the cooldown. I thought it was more OP than it was.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to remind you to change your UI, right?
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, we had like...
you should change your UI, man.
Yeah, we had like a solid 5 or 10 minutes in between game, and you actually didn't give me any of that reminder. So, you know, I appreciate you.
Yeah, man, sure. Glad to help. 6 takedowns to 3. Team Feedem are trying to help themselves to winning the first HeroesHearth fight night. They keep playing at this rate. They very well could do that. Casanova is going to try to do something about that, though. Camp is not going to get contested this time. Right now, it seems like Casanova's trying to make... we're all in. Oh, my God.
Look, that does not happen at a regular environment, okay? Because, first off, he went the Raven at level 4. So one way or another, they're getting damage. All you gotta do is go through that portal. That's a sick amount of damage. Look, if you're playing with a Medivh, look, I know probably like 90% of you out there, you'll see a Medivh portal and you'll walk past it. Look, it's just the way things are. I get it. I get it. But when you see Raven Familiar picked up by your Medivh, it actually does a lot of damage. And if everybody walks through it, you get damage and a slow. It's crazy, I know. It's crazy. But try it sometime.
It's all about it. Malgan's gonna get blown up as well. Team Feedem's like, you can go out here and play Dora the Explorer and come out if you want. But you're gonna get deleted faster than the HGC. You see the polymorph going? Here goes out there, Casanova. Goodbye again.
Oh, my heart. My heart. Oh. Woo, Hami says I'm trying to charge somebody just to get out of here, man. This... I'm sorry, man. Like, my energy was high and just murdered me. And about 1,000 other people's souls live on stream.
So look, I don't get to be savage too often, okay?
Yeah, okay. But you didn't... That's beyond savagery. That's like you killed them, you burned them, you brought them back to life, and then you killed them again.
Look, we're out here having a good time, man. We're just enjoying ourselves. What can I say?
Look, man, look, go sub to Kron and spam that toxic emotes God, for what Halorin just did to us. Holy shit.
Look, man.
That was a really nice expulsion zone, by the way. Zagrod might not make it out of here, but that's actually really good. He's full energy. He's a threat here. And he's gonna have portal. Oh, and he's going back through.
Gutsy. 13 isn't here yet for LFM Esports. They look at the top of the screen, they find out now that they're down a talent tier, but I argue that the damage is already effectively done. That is going to be the top keep. Very much Jeopardy. Casanova, does he have the moves? No, he's going also. Good
dude, Collusion went in there, dropped the hammer, And then you saw Casanova try and blink away his Tracer. Oh, that's actually a really nice slow. Nice blink, very well timed. Sugrug somehow still surviving. Cure goes back in. He's gonna get these going in. I'm sorry, I don't even know what word it is anymore. Those are sick plays. Like, this is one of those things. Look, we're gonna have a special guest for you guys at the end of this game. I hope he's watching right now, because that teamwork that we just saw from the minute they captured that camp to the minute they left, I'm talking about that's 2 solid minutes of play. That was some of the sickest teamwork you're gonna see. Look, it's been a long time since we've seen a level of play like this here in North America, but right there, that's a glimpse of some amazing play. I can't wait to get Mac Daddy in here.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we might be talking to our special guest sooner rather than later. 2-level lead, which is quite the feat considering the new passive experience. So it's definitely been something of a one-sided affair. It just feels like Tracer tries to go out. Casanova's, you know, weaving these bombs around the shields, doing a really good, solid job there. But maybe it's the damage Burst and Abuse bringing to the table with this build that is just somehow overwhelming the ability to sustain for LFM Esports. Like, look, Mal'Ganis is already on the roof. Swaz and Goose about to get taken down too.
Look, right, what just happened there was perfect timing around a Mal'Ganis. First off, Hami's about to drop. Hami's trying to survive, but he's going to fall. That's 3 members down. They're going in. Cure blinking in front for the body block just to make sure. That's 4 people down. But what we saw there was, look, oh, even in death. LOL.
Ooh, now see, that's too soon.
Hey, you know, I got a question as this core falls. Can we get Battery on a call to admit that he actually, when he picked even in death, that he actually meant to smite when he was in ghost form instead of denying it, which we all know better. if you all don't know the story, I just, now that it's all over, I want the truth. I want the truth on a public forum.
Well, we're also about to get the truth on the analysis of this series so far. We were originally going to have McIntyre join us at some points during the best of 5, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it. But we have the next best thing.
I'm excited. What do we get? What do we get?
No McIntyre, but we do have Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy, what you got for us, young man?
How's it going, guys? I'm Mac Daddy. I'm here to analyze this fight tonight. So far, it's a pretty exciting series. I forgot how much I really liked watching Heroes of the Storm. I think tonight reminded me of that. And I wanted to break these games down. So far,
yes, please.
The biggest thing for me has got to be the Zeratul. We got to stop giving Cure Zeratul. He's tearing LFM apart with it. I would like to see Casanova on one of those breakout heroes. I think LFM could work towards that. The other thing is I'd like to see some more team fighting coming out of Team Freedom. The buildings I know give experience. So do heroes. That's going to be it for the Mag Daddy analysis. Thank you, guys.
I think that analysis comes in not only from Mac Daddy, but the Stunner Shades hit him with a stunning analysis. He looks like somebody, though. He looks like somebody that I used to know. Somebody. You can't even hit me with the backup vocals? You can't even hit me with backup vocals?
Dude, Halorin.exe. Oh, I'm sorry. Halorin.exe.
Who? Halorin?
Whoever that is.
Halorin?
Yo, see, now that's too soon. You know, you can say what you want about HTC, but Halorin, dude. Okay. PSA, we're doing it right now, Jhow. If y'all ever bump into me and you're like, "Oh, hey, it's Halorin,"
you walk away.
Halora C emote because it's Halorin. It is Halorin.
I was just reenacting the Halora C emote.
I did it too. Like, we synced it up perfectly.
I can only see you over here, but it's weird when you look off camera.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, we got more gifted subs coming in. Look, just a reminder, right? So the teams are getting their pay, but they're also getting This is mostly crowdfunded. Let's make no mistake about it. This is mostly crowdfunded. You're getting some of the best players to have ever done it here in North America. And they're coming in and they're playing heroes that you've always wanted to see. They're playing maps that you've always wanted to see. And they're playing it at a level. That teamwork, look, man, if I had a telestrator, you guys know I love doing the telestrating work. I get to draw circles and then yell loud words. And it makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about, right?
Replay.
So, look, these guys are actually making good plays. I can't really stress that enough. They're actually making not just individual plays, but teamwork plays that you don't find anywhere else. Like, it's at the top tier, but it's mostly at the professional environment. You won't see these plays anywhere else. I think that's the coolest part. Like, that top right camp towards the end that kind of sealed the deal. Like, I wish I could break down that fight again, because they actually did a lot of things, like small, minute things and timing things that are very difficult to pull off, just a percentage of that. But the fact that they do it on every single step of the way makes it like really exciting for me to watch that. It feels good to watch it. It's watching Heroes of the Storm the way it's meant to be played. So look, man, I'm actually really excited about it. It's good to be here. But the bits that you're cheering, 25% goes to one team, 25% goes to another team, and the other 50% goes to the bounty. So the team that wins this best of 5 gets that bounty. Now they can cash out at the end of the night, or they can be like, you know what, we're coming back in 2 weeks. We're gonna run it back, do it some more, and pick up more of that bounty and bring that to the next one. However, if they lose in 2 weeks, they drop all of it. I think that's the coolest part about this, man, is that you get a lot of this. And so I'm pretty excited about this. By the way, somebody hit me in chat with change your UI. Thank you, fam. But either way.
Oh yeah, Jay, you should change your UI, man, before the next game starts.
Your bits that come in, team, go directly to the teams and the bounty, which is what this is all about. So continue to get it out there. The subs that are coming in, the bits that are coming in, you guys are killing it. I don't even think my expectations were this high, but it's awesome. I got chat up in this screen while the game's up in this screen. I'm watching, man. It's awesome to see.
It's cool to interact. I'm really liking it. If you guys want to see more episodes of this, we got plenty lined up every 2 weeks. I need some ones in the chat. Or we got some HeroesHearth emotes now, thanks to all these gifted subs. So let's see some HHE logos. Let's see what your thoughts are. This has been a ton of fun, man.
Yeah, just so you guys know, the dice was rolled. Remember, Team Feedem's picks were Garden of Terror, Infernal Shrines, and Blackhearts Bay. Those are on the 1, 3, and 5 slots. So we're rolling a 6-sided dice. LFM picked Hanamura, Alterac, and Towers of Doom. We've seen Alterac. We've seen Hanamura. Now, by the way, Team Feedem, we rolled a 3, so we're getting Infernal Shrines, which means LFM's also going to have their hands at first pick. We'll see if LFM says, look, no more Zeratul for Cure. I'm excited to find out, because it's time to go to draft, Halorin.
All right, now you heard Mac Daddy come out and really suggested the ban on Cure Zeratul, and if I'm on the other side of the screen, I'm apt to agree. I mean, he was just out there deleting people off the map. I wouldn't want to deal with it myself. So I wonder if that advice will be heeded, or if Kira's going to get to go ahead and press the Q key a few more times.
For everybody wondering, I don't even know if the tournament... I'm pretty sure the tournament realm doesn't exist anymore, and there's no PTR live. So this is the live patch. There's no more questions about that. So.
That's too soon.
Oh, God. Either way, we got Abathur. Nobody wants to play against Abathur comps. Abathur's still OP. BBJ, we know that's the only hero he can really play. So if you guys know anything about that, let me know. But Tyrande has been incredibly strong as well. So Abathur, Tyrande ban. No Diablo ban yet. Does Diablo get let through here? Because Diablo, super OP on Infernal Shrines.
You know, someone said Zug play Murky. If we get Murky this game, I'm gifting 5 subs.
Look, if we get a Murky game, I'll let you gift 5 subs.
It'll let me. Hello?
Hey, man, I lost my job.
Yeah, but...
Because of, you know, things that happened. So
yeah. If we see Murky show up.
Yeah, look, if Murky shows up, I'm dropping 5 subs in the chat as well. 5 subs.
Oosh. We'll see.
Hey, can you pay me for those stuff? I'll just IOU.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Am I messaging? Wait, am I live talking on this?
No. We're on break.
Okay. This is our side chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. I got you.
Easy. Thank you.
Oh,
Ooh, Lucio. It's a me, Lucio.
Nailed
Wait,
it.
he's not Italian.
Nailed it. Well, we know what voice lines you really lock in there, man. Nice. Johanna.
Wait a minute. Hold on. D2 Phoenix Fire came in and dropped 10,000 Bitterinos.
What?
In chat. 10,000. 10,000.
Making it rain out here. I'm loving the love for this concept. I'm really glad that everyone's here. It is really cool to just kind of.
I just watched the stream and there's a short delay. Did I just watch you do the make it rain?
Yes, of course.
Can you do it again? I was like, what is that noise? And then I looked at stream and then I see you like
wondering without context and you just heard it. Yeah.
Mouth band. You remember? So there was a huge issue with Malfurion when he had Ice Block and he could just Alt E under his feet, so nobody could dive him. And the pros were like, "Oh, get rid of Ice Block." They got rid of Ice Block, and then Malfurion kind of died, and nobody played him anymore. But then now Malfurion is all of a sudden good again. It's like, wait a minute, why is he good now?
Ooh, thick. Alexstrasza comes in. The double dragon, arguably the triple dragon.
Double D's for the double C's at the end of thick.
I'm a thinking emoji, right? I'm trying to piece that one together. Okay. Oh, damn.
Oh, baby, we got Orphea and Kerrigan.
Oh. Now, this is going hard in the paint, man. This is not a defensive-minded composition. You get power bombed. You catch the Kerrigan stun combination also. Orphea, if you didn't know, does damage. Zeratul can rack up the hero's damage column also.
Okay.
I'm Genji.
Announcement. D2 Phoenix Fire said, I'm coming in with another 600 Bitterinos. Drop that 600. He's now #1. He overpassed Rob Christie, who came in with 10,000 earlier and dropped another 450 of his own. He said, give me some mo. He's now taken over the #1 bit spot. Look, I'm not saying you got to top him, but dude's balling right now. And we got a Blaze pick at the end. It's time, man. Blaze here. Dude, the Kerrigan, the Orphea, that type of combo, Fury on the Imperius. This is the first time where I'm looking at LFM's draft, and I'm like, dude, I'm actually scared for Team Feedem because might be time to live up to that team name.
We are staring down the barrel of game #4 when you just consider the compositions at hand. And man, look, if you catch a Kerrigan stun, likely your ass. I mean, on the other side, yeah, if Hanzo gets the Dragon Arrow, or they might meme and go Dragon Strike for all I know. Just the blow up burst potential isn't exactly there in the way that LFM has. So I think we're gonna see game 4.
Look, Albert, I don't mean to be you guys got to forgive me. I'm gonna call him Albert. Albert's my best friend IRL. Albert was at my wedding. Albert, I love this guy, right? So I know it's Halorin, but I'm still gonna call him Albert. But straight up, Albert, man, we loaded into the game. I heard the announcer, and just people don't understand, like, as a commentator, like, this is like the thing that you get excited about, right? But we loaded into the game and we loaded into the Hall of Storms. I got goosebumps, man. I've missed this. I've missed this a lot, dude.
I missed it too, man. I'm glad to be casting this with you. Potentially the last game of the best of 5 on the left team. Feedem. Zugrug is on Johanna. Lutano is playing Genji. Kira's on Blaze. Collusion will be playing Alexstrasza, and Hosty be doing that simple geometry with Hanzo.
On the other side, LFM trying to bring it back. Best of 5. One more game. Team Feedem takes home the bounty. But right now, LFM with Swabs on Zeratul. Fury on Imperius. Casanova playing Kerrigan. We got a battle right here. Hami on Orphea. Dark Chimera on Lucio. Right now, we got our mid lane skirmish, per usual. That's LFM, by the way.
Team-based hero brawl. You know, fun fact. when I was casting Heroes of the Dorm and both teams just kind of went at it, bye Genji, just kind of went at it like right at the beginning in the middle of the lane, I would say, oh, but for the teams who are playing this new team-based hero, bro, I was explicitly asked to not say that as much.
Yeah, you know, like, when you acknowledge two people going at it in the middle, it's kind of awkward, if you know what I mean.
Well, this was all 10 people, so this is
clearly you don't know what I mean. I gotta say something, you know, while we're still... Look, we're still early in the game, but I gotta say, man... What was that? Sorry, hold on, go ahead.
There's a word that starts with an O and ends with a Y that you should probably Google.
Oh my God. Oh, look, I gotta say, because you know, keeping that word out of chat. Look, man, it's been a good night. I've had the stream up the whole time, but I gotta say, man, the mods, dude, they're doing a good job of stopping the copying and pasting of trolls. It's a shame that people ruin an entire chat with their immature behavior. So, you know what?
It's tough, man. I'm just trying to
go mods.
Enjoy
Keep
my
up the good
Twitch
work.
chat experience. I'm really glad that there aren't any copy pastas to really, you know, neutralize our messages overall. I can appreciate it.
You dig?
Yeah. You don't want to get reported. Okay. Don't want to get reported.
That's weird, man. I don't know why, but all of a sudden somebody say the word org, and then they added a Y at the end of it. What is an org with a Y?
That's odd. You know, they're esports organizations.
Like, why would they nerf the word org and add a Y on it? What?
Man, that's strange. But of the teams rounding the bend of level 4, only the one takedown that we saw at the beginning of the game. I'm real curious to see how this first shrine goes. It is of the... Oh, it doesn't show us what type it's going to be.
Look, we're going to talk meta right now, okay? Because this is HGC's level of play by these teams. By the way, Hami doing work, but he's going to get that swift strike coming in there. Dodged the scattering arrow. We're going to see if Swabs comes in. Tries to make a play. Going to get some damage on Cure, but he's going to step in the fire, heal up there. The minions, though, at this level, still doing damage. But both teams timing their shaman camp. When the objective is in the top lane, you want to have lane control. And when you have lane control with the Johanna, but more importantly, the Alexstrasza, you can zone out even further. So getting the objective control with the shaman camp, those shamans create a lot of objective space. But then you bring in the dragon, and then you get the shamans down. The next thing you know, it's like, well, we've got our shaman moving forward, and things make sense.
Yeah, those
it's all about vision control.
ShamWow camps, if you get those at the right time, you can have a huge impact on the game. Those shamans are definitely impactful. But we see the shaman getting taken down in the top lane. Castano's going to see to that personally. No ShamWow for old Team Blue. But Team Feedem, 14, they are ahead. Fury's going out there headhunting. Hosty's going to jump over the wall, doesn't want to deal with all that. Lutano's diving in, waves high to Hami. He's like, remember me? Gets back.
Oh, but look at Casanova! Oh, he just missed the stun. He's going to get stunned in return. He just missed that stun on that Genji trying to dive out of there. Cure somehow surviving, and Lutano goes back in. God tier Lutano. Look, man, I've been saying it for a long time. Lutano, when I casted him in Open Division, was making plays, and I'm thinking, is it the competition or is this guy just that good? Then he got into HGC, and he's like, hey, guys, I'm pretty good, but he needed to be on a better team. He got on a better team, and the guy literally became one of the best players. I've never seen that type of ascension. It's very rare in a competitive environment when you can see a player go from I'm an amateur player to I'm pretty good at the amateur level and I'm dominating people to I'm on a bad team to I go to a good team and all of a sudden I'm one of the best, right, in North America. And that was something Lutano did. And then after he was done with that, he ended up picking up roles of drafting, shot calling, things like that. Dude was one of the hardest working people. And when he makes plays like that, I'm not surprised, man. It's just like, I feel like we didn't give him enough credit for what he did at the professional level. He's that good.
I'm apt to agree. I mean, the kid was an absolute beast. One of my favorite Lutano memories was like when he first got into the HGC and he won and he's doing an interview and he's like in that broom closet and there's like the broom and everything in the back and Twitch chat definitely observed and noticed all that. I was cracking up that day. But like,
I almost forgot about that.
Dude, that was amazing. I'll never forget that. Never.
The old broom closet. Speaking of broom closet, Curie's like, guys, I got to go back and clean up duty because I'm dead. So I need you guys to hold hold the fort down. You know what, man? Sometimes I get in the middle of those and I'm like, I'm going to come up with something. Then I realize, like, oh, I'm not Halorin. And then I forget that I'm trying to think of something to say.
You know, it's kind of funny because I'll go in a cast and something, I'll say something, I'm like, oh, wait, I am Halorin.
You know, did you ever think about what HGC stood for? It stood for Halorin's Great Casting.
Well, I never officially became an HGC caster, so it feels bad.
Yeah, but it still stood for Halorin's Great Casting.
Isn't that something? I'm not even there, and it's still named after me. Pretty good.
Got him. Ooh, Lutano.
Casanova, he's a little salty about that. One PJ saw in the chat. If I see more than one, I'm upset.
You know, speaking of upset, we're getting VP, and we're not getting the Might of the Nerazim, which was 6 City by Cure, by the way, for the first 2 games, which is why they're up 2-0. But we're getting VP. There's the Dragon Zero. That's going to land. The Swift Strike follow-up, and that's going to be Kerrigan down again. Just like that, Team Feedem turning the pace. They're going to go for the board here. Swabs Magoo says, look, I can't do much here. Fury's trying to hold. And look, you want to defend, but when you start to go in and you realize, hey, the structure's falling, I don't have that as a defense. You got to hightail it out of there. So Fury actually dodged that charge by Cure, was able to get out the safety. That was a very contentious moment for both of these.
Look, as upset as I am about there being more than one PJ Salt, you know Casanova was upset with how that arrow tagged him in the back of the face, and he suddenly finds his screen tinted blue. And he's like, wait, what happened? Why's my health bar say 0? Kira's gonna get knocked back. Dark Chimera on the chase. There's a stun. Ooh. 5-on-1. Not good odds.
You know, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Halorin. I kind of want LFM to win so that we get more games.
Same.
So let's see, who do I have on my friends list? Please don't win Lutano. Heart emoji.
Dude, I'm having an absolute blast. I hope you guys in chat are enjoying this as much as I am, and are also looking forward to the future episodes of this. This has been amazing.
Look, man, twice a month we're doing this, okay? And it's the bounty system. We've talked about it. We'll bring it up again as the night goes on, depending on how long this night is. But the bounty goes to the next one. Speaking of going to the next one, Dark Chimera's not going to the next one. He's going to the next life. Casanova still trying to make the play, but the chomp coming in. That's going to be one down. That's going to be a second. Hami coming in making plays before anybody's able to hop in that bunker. The VP out as well. And now we're going to see if LFM and team can go in and get another kill, but Hosty able to get out of there. The Dragon goes up in the air and will salvage this situation. But for now, LFM turning the fight there, but behind that huge combo there by Hami.
Casanova's like, take notes. That is why I pick Kerrigan is going to absolutely shred 2 people off of a couple of presses of the buttons. Not too bad, but the defender count is racked up to 29. 20 is starting to get rounded and more by LFM. Right now, everybody is back now, finally on Team Feedem. They could potentially look to make a run and try to steal away some of these last defenders, but they're actually putting themselves in a really weird spot because they're not going to get the Mortar Punisher. And now they're out here. They are going to look for takedowns to try to minimize the value out of the Punisher, but if they lost heroes here, that would have been disastrous.
Oh, Casanova uses that 13 to try and stay alive, but Lutano says, no mo. That's still going to be a Punisher going over, and as we can see, the Shaman camp is, going to the top. So that's going to warrant a response, so you can still have that 4v4, you can have that gank, and that's exactly what Dark Chimera and team are going for. Here comes Swabs Magoo. Cure, do you have any safety buttons left? Are you willing to commit your bunker here? As damage comes in, Zugrug comes in, but from downtown the Dragon Zero comes in. Swabs Magoo trying to stay alive, sound barrier used, and that is a 2v3. Zugrug and Cure walk away and said, this is the easiest game of my life.
Hanzo sends the representative from the bottom portion of the map, and that's going to go ahead and stall out the advance of LFM. Fury stepping back. Lutano's like, all right, I'm going to finally let you guys off the hook. Zugrug moved in just in case something cheeky went down, but you know, you get the Mortar Punisher, but at the end of it, you get some chip damage on the top fort. You don't really do much in the bottom lane, so I call this a win for Team Feedem in the grand scheme.
Oh my god! Talk about commitment. We're Casanova. Oh Dark Chimera somehow able to get out of there. Now they're fighting under. Here comes another combo. Hami, get at me. Cure trying to walk away from this, and Swab's Magooin team says, hold on. We're turning this bad boy around. That's a nice dragon you have there, but let's get some kills.
The irony is that Collusion gets to walk away. One of the most ham and flagrant players in that pass progression, and he gets away with like 80% health. He's like, "Ooh, that looked like it hurt, guys. I'm gonna go back over to our fort wall."
He's like, "Guys, I don't know what happened."
Yeah, what
That's
happened,
like one of those moments you're playing support and your team dies after you gave them infinite heals, and you're like, "Guys, what happened? What did you do wrong?"
He's like, "Guys, stop feeding."
Clearly not my fault.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Look, man, LFM starting to make a case to send this to a longer best of 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was super excited with the Garden of Terror rework. I would love if we got that. It's all down to the dice and whether we get it. We'll see. LFM has to win this game to send us to a game number 4, else Team Feedem claiming the bounty. Find out as soon as both teams picked up 16.
Kira bumped into Fury right now. Both teams kind of poking and prodding at each other. Hosties, Hanzo, proving to be something of an issue as far as chip damage goes. Mini waves going to get cleared out. Do we see both teams go ham YOLO? Blaze is in the middle portion of the map. If he shows, and I'm pretty sure he did, that could have been the green light, but this might be the first time we've seen either team make a conservative decision in terms of winning the fight.
I'm trying to remember who said it first, but do you remember when Trixler was talking about somebody, was it you that talked about clapping cheeks?
Oh,
because, I mean, I think we have a very different understanding of what that term means, but then Trixler used it. I remember on Towers of Doom around the boss. I still remember this. It's still imprinted on my brain. It's one of those things you'll never forget. Yeah, I remember we talked about clapping cheeks, and I'm like,
weird. Dude, whoever said that must have been a really good caster. Whoever said that's like a real clever guy. He's pretty cool. Next team fight underway. 12 defenders starting to rack up. Fury going in. The front line and supports have not been having the best time in this best of 5. Imperius is going to go ahead and sit this one out. Zach Morris timeout. That's going to drop in. Collusion again with the aggressive dragon drop. Comes in on the side, but this time it looks like it's working out for Team Feedem. Casanova gets out by the skin of his teeth.
You know, how many of our demographic... Oh, Genji goes down, swaps Magooin plays. He's going to exit stage right. That's stage right for you actual theater majors. Stage left for you people not understanding how the stages work. But that's a 1-for-1 trade, but it's a substantial lead for Team Feedem. See if they can go in for a kill here. Collusion somehow surviving, but he's going to go down as Casanova and team come in. Cure trying to get out of it. The combo's going to land. That's going to be another takedown. And at 39, let's see if Yitzo can come in. Maybe Zugra can get that extra 40. Give me a 40. Speaking of 40, let's go down to the local 7-Eleven. Let's go. LFM, they get the kills. They'll lose the objective, but they got their 40. Did Team Feedem.
But meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom, Frozen Punisher snapped away. Pressure in the bot lane, that finally gets cleared up. There's a Shaman camp up in the top. You see the Shaman is doing his thing up there. A little bit of Shamu action. Swab's going to do whatever he can to deal with that. The Swab's camp going to get cleared up. Punisher getting dealt with in the mid lane. So yeah, it's like we win the team fight, sure, but now we're just on janitorial duty. It's Lutano's broom closet all over again.
Are you trying to say you'd love to see a Leoric here to clap some cheeks?
You know, I can't confirm or deny. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Did you ever like? Did you ever have that moment? We've gone to dinner a handful of times, and you know I'm from the South. Your family, your parents are from the South. Hold on. Shh.
Wabbit season. Shh. Be very, very quiet.
Somebody's about to get it. Just stay tight.
Is it? Who's gonna give it to him though? Oh, Bless Shield goes out. Captain America, and he's Canadian.
What the hell? Fury's still at 50% health. Combo City, let's go! Zugrug hops in that bunker, but he's about to die when he comes out of there. That's 2, remember? Let's make it 3. Lutano trying to survive, but Dark Chimera giving him the little tickle beam there from the boot master of Dark Chimera. But listen, man, all right, serious question. No, let's calm down from the memes. serious question though. When we look at this play, you and I have gone to dinner a few times. We've talked a lot of HGC. Sure. But you know, your parents are from the South. I'm from Kentucky. You know, we tend to eat our food differently, and a lot of times, you know, you tend to maybe salt your food first. But did you ever think, like when we were eating, we're talking about HGC, when you were putting the salt on your food, that you ever said that you would like spam the salt on your food and think this is Crowan's fault?
You know, it's funny that you bring this up, Jhow, because there was one instance where, you know, I ordered some mashed potatoes, and it's like, you know, I like putting butter, a little bit of salt. I pick up the salt shaker, pour it out, and the top comes off.
Oh God, you know it's Crowan's fault.
Way more salt came out than I ever intended, and I just sat back in my chair, and I was like, you know,
Crowan's fault.
Damn, this is surely Crowan's fault.
Got him. Look, man, 20's picked up. LFM is trying to make a comeback in this best of 5. They're even coming in trying to steal this camp. They do that. Here comes the Kerrigan combo. There comes the cleave coming in. Swabs Magoo making plays. Look, man, that's a level 20 Zeratul. You do not want them hands. Post nerf, it doesn't matter. That is still max damage coming in. That 16 combo, just hitting that double member. Hosty said, you know what? I'll see you on stream. I'll see you tomorrow morning when you're emulating my plays. And I make the whoosh sound as I blink and miss my cleaves.
Kira's like, oh, I left my stove on. Just go ahead and jet propulsion my way on out of this one. That could have gotten rough. Level 20 is finally picked up. Hosty will be back in about 28 seconds. This is an impactful moment. The next Punisher is going to be in the top lane, and we see LFM Esports going back for the ShamWow camp. They're going to have that added pressure. If they time this properly with their Shaman camp, the Shaman can do a ton of work with the Punisher.
If you're LFM, you want to end this bad boy right now. If you're in chat, you want LFM to win this game. You want a game 4 in this best of 5. You want more games. Look, we don't know. There's the Dragon Zero trying to make the play of the game. Here comes Hosty. It's time to fight. Casanova comes in with the combo. That's going to be Cure. He's going to drop the bunker. Sound barrier in response. Casanova trying to make the plays. 2 people in that bunker shooting out those flames. The oil going down as well with that 20 upgrade. And right now, LFM with a small lead. But you can see that Team Feedem has tried to close that gap. This Furion team, they want this, but out comes the Dragon, Halorin.
Team Feedem are kind of getting away with one here. As low as Zugrug was for so long, I thought we would have seen LFM be a little bit more aggressive. This is actually going to allow the blue team to try to make something happen. Cure goes in for the stun. Casanova finds himself on the ropes. Pretty low health bar, first to fall. You don't expect to see all that turn out. Lutano breaks out the Ginsu knife, looking for Dark Chimera. He's going to go ahead and skate up and try to get out of the way. Hami blown up. Hosty not long for the world. Alex tries to 3 people down on the side of LFM. This might be a 3-0 after all.
Look, all I know. Oh, shit! Swabs Magoo goes in, gets that 16 value. He's got his eyes on Cure. That's good damage coming in. Cure healing the fire. The boop off of that fire is going to be no more healing. That's a 3-for-4 trade. The B-step comes in, and the Punisher goes in. LFM comes down. All I got to say is, if you are in chat, I want that play clip because I want to know how much that uptime was on that Dragon Blade by Lutano on that Genji. That was insane play, but speaking of insane, LFM might have just turned this series around, and now all of a sudden this Punisher ripping through the keep. Catapults are going to be here, and LFM, can they take it? They're going to be looking for core in the moment. Zugrug trying to bait it to the middle keep. But you can see Dark Chimera team, they're on the core, and they are trying to end this game.
Zugrug can have the best game of his natural life right now, but I submit to you there is no way he himself is going to be able to continue this game. To his credit, he baits the Punisher over towards the middle keep, buys his team a little bit more time. Alex Strada is back up. Hosty is going to be up in a few seconds. Actually, they might not be ending the game.
That bait by Zugrug, even Hami given credit.
Dude, Zugrug with the biggest balls in the Nexus right now.
All I gotta say is next game, I need somebody to give me referee status so that I can actually type in all chat instead of being observer, and I can't type in all chat. Dude, there was so much that just happened there, but I need somebody to hit me, whether it's on Twitter, whether you want to post it to Reddit. I need an uptime on that Dragon, because you know what? Dragon becomes me. Nice iron skin there to walk away, but That uptime on that Dragon Blade was insane. Like, I'm like, dude, is this ever gonna drop? And then just when I thought it was gonna drop, he's like, give me some O, give me some O. And I was like, that's insane. Like, that is infinite Dragon Blade value by he ended up dropping at the end, Swabs made a sick play. But that Dragon Blade value was crazy.
Lasted longer than 2019 HGC. But all right, Lutano's already back at it, working out the Gensu Knight yet again, looking for fear. I mean, it's a good amount of damage. Hosty has to back up, respects the damage Shaman's putting out. Orpheus trying to get out of there. Genji evaporates. Oh no.
That stun, though, that's going to be a double, but we're going to see Genji getting traded out. Get in the combo. Hosty's going to fall. Casanova trying to make plays, see if he can go in some more, get some more damage. Did not go the cooldown reduction, but it doesn't matter. There's going to be the spear coming in. Goldberg style by Fury comes in. That's going to be a 30-second match. Zugrug trying to walk away, see if he's got his iron skin, but the slow there with that level 7 will come in, get the slow necessary. He doesn't even have it completed, but when you hit 2 members, that is mad value. Getting that extra slow there on that punish, able to walk away from that.
Fury and the crew, they're definitely looking for game number 4. The top keep already picked up Cured. If he gets taken down, further staggered deaths could very well pave the way towards a game number 4. Finally, Cure on the ropes. No bunker, no problem.
Oh my God.
Going up. Oh no, Zugrug is going for more than MVP.
I'm looking at chat. Halorin, we've got an alert. We've got an alert. What? That is 100 subs gifted by Toasty D-Bear.
Remix.
Look, if you're in the J House, I need an O snap in the chat right now. If you're in the Halora chat, I need a whole because what we just saw is the second of the night, and I still can't believe the amount of support. This is crazy. This game is crazy. We're 23 minutes in. It's 23-22. 37 total kills. LFM trying to win this game to send us to a game number 4. We all want it. If you are part of this Heroes Fight Night, you know what? HeroesHearth Fight Night. Let's go. Let's keep it real here. This is amazing. Cheer for LFM right now. They've got a 5-on-4 advantage. They want it in this game now. You guys want a game 4. Give me all of your love. If you just got one of those 100 subs, if you got one earlier, if you subbed on your own, hit us with the flames. Hit us with whatever sub emote you got. Let's go, LFM. We want a game 4.
At the clash right now over this Frozen Punisher, Shaman and Shaman camps dueling on the top side of the map. All the while, there's a sound barrier going out. Got the Blessed Shield connecting. Condemn is going to bring Fury back. He has to retreat. Swabs and Boo finds the back line. Hosty uses the natural agility to get over the wall. But Killusion says, you're trying to go away. Gets out to the Kimbe Matumbo for the block. But Swabs is pretty swift on that Zeratul.
Gave him the finger wave. The bunker goes down, but Hosty was the first to trying to kill this out right now. LFM trying to send us to a game number 4. Somehow, but Casanova said no mo as Cure and team are on the retreat. There goes the dive in. Casanova trying to make the play. Cure trying to get away, but that's going to be another takedown. That's 3 members down. And with that being said, that's going to come up. Zugrug's going to fall. Guys, we are going to a game number 4 as LFM has managed to bring this back. Shaman camp double catapults in the top lane. The kills coming in. Fury going in. The play over the wall will confirm the 5-man team wipe, and LFM sending us to a game number 4.
Dude, you see how hard Fury was stomping towards the core after he got that last kill?
Can you blame him?
Serious.
That was a sick play.
Get me out of this game. He was done. Oh my word. The Shaman camps, the catapults and all.
I love the Shaman camps, man. The way that they push in there, they escort the catapults in. You got to think this is a change to what we saw before. I wish I could break down the 100 different ways that using catapults can change the outcome of the game. And the pros, it's a matter of, look, there's even small plays of, look, there's 20 seconds, there's 29 seconds. Do we take down the fort? Do we wait an extra second or two? It's almost like time in a boss camp. Do we wait? Do we proc it? Because it's when you start the boss, things like that. It's like, these are different plays, but these are next level strategies that can continue to come up. Swabs Magoo, look at this. Zeratul has dominated this series. Kira came out in game number 1 and 2, won by Team Feedem. Now Swabs Magoo comes out, 11 kills, 1 death, top hero damage. I think this hero's pretty good.
Not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, I'm just really impressed with what we saw in that game. Going into, we looked at the compositions, and the general consensus was there's a lot more kill potential against Team Feedem than they have available. It seemed like if they weren't really able to effectively win the team fight off of Dragon Arrow or just some kind of, very specific means of engagement, they just didn't really have the kill potential. But meanwhile, Casanova catches you in one of those stuns, you're probably going home. So I feel like that game was kind of decided in draft. Great play on both sides. Again, Zugrug being able to drag the game out and hold the line so the team could respawn was incredible. But you got to be able to kill.
Look,
you got to be able to get those takedowns.
Whether somebody tweets me or whether somebody brings it in my chat tomorrow during my stream or whatever, I want to see, look, the game's already over. The game is 100% over when this play happens, before it happens. But when Fury hits that spear over the wall on that last fight, these are the plays that I live for, man. Like, Fury is so good.
The way he stomped to the core afterwards, like, you can just tell he was just like, all right, but
so
you know
good,
what?
Man, it's so good. Like that's what you live for.
We're going to take a short break. Don't you go anywhere. We have another game on the line. And if we're lucky, Jhow, we might be, it's a shame that McIntyre couldn't make it tonight to drop by and give us some guest analyst work. But I got to say, Mac and Daddy did a pretty serviceable job. I'd like to see him out here again.
Wait, it goes from Mac Daddy to Mac and Daddy?
Yes. No. It's Mac Daddy. It's Mac Daddy. It's Mac Daddy. It's a shame it came.
Dude, Mac Daddy is where it's at.
Don't go anywhere. Game 4 lined up. We'll be back before you know it. hello. Didn't see
Did you give him the blue steel?
Of course. Of course. Look at the thing when it comes back. Blue steel for sure. My name is Halorin. Oh wait, he switched it back. Oh, wait.
Halorin?
They missed it. All right, here's my blue steel. You ready?
I'm watching the stream. Okay, I'm watching you. Oh my god, I'm so turned on.
Yes.
I gotta go.
Okay. Welcome back. We are now getting ready for game number 4 of HeroesHearth's very first fight night. And I gotta say, man, this has been a ton of fun. I would take a moment. So, you know, the memes about HGC, I feel like I've had my period of mourning, and it's like I gotta laugh and not cry about it. Like, we're all out here having fun.
Wait, you don't still cry every night before you go to bed? Is that just me?
You might be alone on that one, buddy. No, I'm just but I'm just saying, I'm like, we're having fun. To me, like, this is what Heroes of the Storm has always been about. It's just the community loving the games, having fun, the players having fun. We're all having a good time. That's what I miss the most, HGC or not. But I'm ready for game number 4.
Listen, I'm gonna put this out there, okay? Look, we had insane. Like, we've had crazy bits. D2 Phoenix Fire, Rob Christie, all you guys that have come out with bits, whether it's from the high end to the low end. Remember, all these bits are going to the teams.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool, right? We get like 3 or 4 of those a night, okay? That's amazing, okay? Like, these guys are putting on their time. Look, they're gonna get to pay the bounty. They're getting 50% of it goes to the teams, 25% to one team, 25% to the other. The other 50% go to the bounty, which means the winning team gets to choose whether they cash out or show up in 2 weeks to do it again and risk that bounty. And I think that's awesome, right? So everything that you guys contribute goes to the players, goes to the teams and the people that are here. I think that's really cool. So everything that you guys are contributing here just is amazing to what we're doing here to show up. These guys, these games have been awesome. We're talking mad trash about Zugrug right now. He's concerned about it in chat. We should actually show that.
Yeah, we are. It's funny that he typed that right then because we're actively giving him a strong chiding over his performance in the last game.
I still want to see his hair, man. I want to see his hair.
That baby looks like Chris Cornell, man. That's
Look, now that Trixler's in here, oh, that's not the real Trixler.
I think it is.
Wait, I think why doesn't he have the verified badge on it? Look, Trixler, we're in here clapping some cheeks with these castings. Look, Towers of Doom is where it's at right now. Towers of Doom.
Wait, it doesn't have the checkbox.
Yeah, I mean, you can turn that on or off as a Twitch person.
Fake Trixler out here.
Oh, it's a real one. It's a real one. Is it though? Maybe.
I gotta teach you what a meme is sometimes, man.
What?
Have you ever heard of a meme?
Watch me whip, watch me meme.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Yeah.
My favorite part is like I actually had a point I was gonna make, but then I got really excited about promoting the players that I actually.
It'll come back to you. It'll come back to you about game number 6 of the best of 5.
Oh, I know what it was. Look, this is a really cool community event, right? HeroesHearth put this on. I actually love this format. Like, look, we're not hitting you with it like every single day. We're not hitting you with it 3 times a week. You know, this is something that comes in. We're bringing some of the best players that we absolutely have. We're bringing in maps that you have never seen played at this level before. The reworked Garden of Terror, the Hanamura, Alterac. We're bringing in meta maps as well. We're bringing in content that you guys have never seen before, or it's hard to really get that same level again. One of the best ways, as well as supporting this, is to get tweets out, Reddit posts out, whatever it is, contributing in some way. If you guys are enjoying this as much as we are, because I can tell you, me and Albert have talked about this, me and Halorin have talked about this. Everybody, the buzz behind the scenes for us, we love this. We love this type of environment. If you contribute, whether it's on social to help spread the word to people that didn't know. I knew there were people that didn't even know this was going on because they thought everything was dead. You guys get out there and tweet about this, Reddit post about this, whatever it is. Tweet your favorite clips, Reddit post your favorite clips. Whatever one gets the most upvotes. If you got a clip and you get the most upvotes and you're not already subbed or you didn't get it gifted to this channel, I'll gift a sub for you. I don't have a lot of money because HEC killed me. But I'll gift you a sub to this channel, and I'll probably donate some bits as well. So get out there, help promote this. This is awesome, man. I'm happy to be a part of it. Hope you guys are enjoying it tonight. But either way, we got our bands going, our picks and bans. Zeratul, the first game we haven't had, undefeated so far in 3 games. Abathur, of course, banned. But Albert, you know, we got first pick Genji, but Blaze and Tyrande on the other side.
Plenty of lockdown in a Tyrande and Blaze, and you make such a great point. Jhow, the future of Heroes is very much in the hands of the community. It's as alive as we want it to be. Things like Fight Night. Tonight's I was already really excited for this, and like this is just blowing the doors off of all the expectations that I had. And I think everybody here is having a good time and seeing the promise and potential of this too. So I think this is the start of something really good. I think we're gonna have a really cool 2019. We just have to rally together as a community and keep doing fun stuff like this. I'm one in the chat if you guys are having fun. I'm ready to see a flood of ones right now.
I'm putting a 1
there,
before the stream delay comes in so that I can be first. Look, a Team Feedem special. This is a Zugrug special. We got the Anubrak. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Greymane towards the tail end of this if they want to kick it old school. But again, we're still waiting for that Murky pick to come in. If Team Feedem or Zugrug comes in with that Murky pick, we're bringing in donated subs from both me and Halorin. We're gifting subs no matter what. If we get that Murky pick from Zugrug, it's coming in. Look, if you guys want to make the rules, if you say if we get X pick and you guys can agree on it, I'll gift behind that. I'll gift behind that. If you guys can say if we get this pick and you guys can influence the players. Look, the stream delay is like 5 seconds, man. Like You can influence these players. Influence the hell out of them. If that pick comes in, I'll donate some subs right now. Let's go. How many subs? You'll find out.
I'll tell you.
More than one.
If we don't get Murky here, I personally can't help but feel like it's Crowan's fault.
Every time I salt my food, I think it's Crowan's fault.
Right. Spam this 50 grand Zugrug's Murky wish. Dude, Murky, like, Zug just like, his team's like, don't take Murky, dude. Are you serious? Come on, don't take Murky.
Murky.
And Murky. Like, I'm going in. I'm
Murky. Going in. Murky.
Oh.
You know my favorite thing about, because you know I'm a big sports fan, right? As we get Hanzo and Matt instead, rip.
Yeah, sports ball.
When I watch that, there's occasional like games towards the end, and a crowd gets like super pissed off, and they just start chanting bullshit, right? And the commentators are like, "Oh, we can't speak loud enough to block out this audience noise because all you can hear is bullshit in the background. We're really sorry about the language." It's like, bro, let it happen. Let it happen.
Swap round. Where's the swap in the Murky? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, man.
Yeah.
I'm just disappointed.
Curzon Malta.
Look at these comps. If I'm Malfurion, I'm a little shook. Because if you get thrown out of position by almost every other character has a response, like if all their buttons are available. But if Collusion gets thrown by Garrosh, that's his ass. That is.
Dude, do you remember? Ice Block got removed. My boy Halorin, my absolute best friend. I get to go to Western Clash with this guy at Blizzard Arena back in August, okay? I talked to names are hard right now. I talked to Mopsio right before they go on to the semis. And he said, we're picking Cho'Gall. True story, right? They haven't even started the series yet. He's like, we're picking Cho'Gall. And I'm like, oh, God, you got to be kidding me. He's like, no. He's like, we're picking Cho'Gall. And they go against Team Freedom. And this is right after Ice Block was removed from Malfurion. They pick Cho'Gall. They run upheaval and smash Collusion and Team. Just absolutely smash him. And I'm like, is Cho'Gall the actual Malfurion countering out? It was crazy, dude.
I remember it well. Like Cash was talking about.
Wait a minute, hold on.
And stuff.
Before we get introductions on, Mac Daddy, I think, is drinking out of a very small glass.
Is he? Yo, so elegant, so dainty.
I love that guy, man.
Yo, we got him, Josh. We got him.
I looked over and I'm like, that's the smallest glass I've ever seen.
Have you never seen a shot glass before? I'm about to.
That's not a shot glass. He has a tiny glass, a tiny water glass. Please don't try and throw him under the bus.
Does he have his pinky out? Like, is it? I didn't see him actually.
I don't know. We're gonna have to see him again.
Like,
I wish we could show that on screen right now.
Mac Daddy comes. Oh, the pinky's out. The pinky's out.
Love that guy, dude.
All right, well, when if we can get Mac Daddy back out here for the back analysis, maybe we see an extended pinky or two. Maybe we see Casanova get taken down here. Nope, gets back behind.
I was gonna say, speaking of analysis, sometimes people expect us to talk about the game. So we're a minute and 10 seconds. It's only 70 seconds, team. Don't worry.
We're having fun.
Oh my god, that's a body check. We got a body check coming in from this Garage. Dude, Fury's
linebacker
body some
Garage comes
people.
out. New meta.
Fury's gonna body some people. Look, if there's ever I've said this during HGC back in the day, but if there was ever a tank that you're like, dude, I need you to carry this team because the people around me maybe not be able to do so, like, dude, it's Fury. 100%. There's no other player in the. Look, I've made some bold comments, but if there's ever a player where you're like, I need a tank to walk in and perform something that cannot be done by any other person, I need you to carry as a tank. I'm pretty sure that Fury's in the top 2 or 3. Like 100%. Look, the couple teams he was on towards the end weren't like superb, but dude is a beast, okay? He's one of the absolute best to ever do it. Sometimes he's over aggressive. That's always been, one of those things. But Fury is one of those few players as a tank that can do that. I swear to God, like, it's insane.
Strongest shoulders, broadest back in A. I would agree with that. When I main tank, like the characters I play the most are always tanks. I tried to do my Fury impersonation. TBH, he wades in there. He's eating some solid damage for his aggression. Casanova doesn't really have too much health to do much about it. Dark Chimera goes for the heal as well. But this trade so far, the Malfurion sustain, he's not missing Ice Block right now, that's for sure.
That's the thing, is like sometimes I do my Fury impersonation, then
and then you die.
Yeah, and then I die, and then I'm like, shit. Like, I'm not that good.
It's like, it looked a lot better when Fury did it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, how does he do that? Oh, he pressed these buttons, and then you realize it after the fact. You're like, yeah, I probably should have done this differently.
Well, Genjo's gonna go ahead and steal away the top left altar. Cura finds himself in a tough spot. Lutano is going to be there to try to help, but I don't think it's going to save Cura. Perhaps I've spoken to. Oh, no, but at the end of it, it's 1 for 1.
Yeah, but we're looking at level 4s. If you're Genji, you got to get damage at the end of your Swift Strike. So we'll see what goes forward there. Fury walking in. That's not what you want. Dark Chimera trying to get the follow-up, but instead, Zugrug goes in with the stun. Dark Chimera walking away. Beetles spawning. They're going to be able to live for now. Collusion with the channel, that looks like it's going to be completed. That top right still not finished. We're going to see if Genji comes over. Lutano, can he get the interrupt? He does. We'll see if that buys enough time for Team Feedem to either contest or maybe get some push bottom, because right now Anubarak and Hanzo still down there. Casanova still trying to get in there. Hanzo with one of those ones should still have his agility. With the Swift Strike and the agility down, you know that they have now conceded that, but they bought enough time at the bottom that is a top-tier play by Team Feedem.
There's actually a lot of layers and nuance to what we just saw there, where Team Feedem just postured as though they were like flirting with the idea of making a play for that altar. We saw a heavy commitment from LFM Esports, and I think once that was realized, we saw Team Feedem say like, all right, well, this is our chance to go for this, this bottom tower, because if we can get this altar down here, if we can get this tower, that's a lot of control over the map. It's going to be pretty... Trickster? What?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Trixler comes in, 50 subs gifted to the community. He says, we want Murky. Look, Trixler, we're working on this. Look, I'm just going to break it now. I'm going to break it now. Look, it's a best of 5. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's playing for the bounty. Everybody wants the bounty. We got a fight going on here. Swabs versus Cure. Swab standing point. He says, A move says what? I'm standing still. Puts the oil down. Casanova comes in. He's going to try and rip that apart. Cure trying to survive. He's not going to survive. But look, straight up, here's what's up, okay? We talked during our break. We're trying to get this for you guys. We know you guys are enjoying these games. Top tier play, fun maps, fun picks. We're trying to get wild card games for you guys. Even if Team Feedem wins this game, we're trying to get you guys another game. So we might have even more action for you. If you want more action, tweet about it. Go ahead and post it in chat. Whatever you want to do, tell us you want more games. We'll do our best to absolutely get you those.
That is the real Trixler. That's officially now the real. Even if it's not the real Trixler, he's the real Trixler now. Like if Tim Trixler Frazier came in now and like there's a checkbox and it's like there's this other Trixler already gifting subs and it's awkward. The one that gifted the subs, he's the real Trixler. So,
I mean, you gotta understand. Hold on, we've had over 250 gifted subs tonight. 250.
Dude,
for everybody. Look, if you are now a Heroes Hearth sub, or if you were a Heroes Hearth sub before, by the way, nice sidestep by Collusion to make sure and buy every second he can by dodging that owl. But if you are a Heroes Hearth sub, you were before, or you plan to be in the future, but if you are now, spam those Heroes Hearth flames. I love those. My favorite part about HGC was when Crowan, speaking of Crowan, Hosty is not Crowan because he's dead on Hanzo, or is he? Hosty, God.
Inverted Caster's Curse?
Dude, my wife loved Crowan, right? One of her favorite players, and whenever we would see the hearts spammed in chat, or even the stuff going in. Cure, hello,
Crowan CB in the chat,
dude. Spam that. Spam. Oh my God, there's a beautiful wall of spam right now. Beautiful wall of spam right now. Just keep it up. We got the Hosty oh babies, the Hosty gasms. Look, man, show your support in any way you can. It is beautiful. Support the host, the subs, the gifted subs. It's incredible tonight. Enjoy it, team.
I really hope Blizzard's taking notice. Like, the community is still here. Like, we still love this game. Swabs doesn't love what just happened to him. He gets surrounded by a bunch of blue elf bars.
Oh, but the taunt
out here. Fury's going to go ahead and say some disparaging words about somebody's mom, and that's another take.
Ooh, good use of the Indomitable by Fury to walk those. Speaking of which, the roots are different, man. Like, we saw the roots. We've seen double nerfs to those vengeful roots, the extra damage. Now we're seeing the extra, the 40% less healing. When you look at Tyrande, you get somebody rooted. She's a single target healer, man. That's where a lot of it comes from. But now we got Casanova team walking forward. The Cocoon is going to go down on Fury. Not able to get that Indomitable out in time. That's going to be the Twilight Dream. That's going to be the silence. That's going to be the death of Casanova. The toss back onto Zugrug. See if he has that burrow charge out. But Zugrug and team, they're surviving. That's going to be a triple kill as Team Feedem comes in. They steal the camp, they steal the lives, and now they're going to take the altar to get an even larger lead here in game number 4.
That taunt really hit home. It seemed to awaken Team Feedem as like the moment that Arky got pressed on Fury's keyboard, this looks like a whole different team in blue right now. Lutano tried to jump away. Hami's like, oh, actually, check my level 7 talent, by the way. You might end up paying for it, but he jumps into the bunker. Is he somehow going to be able to get out of this? Oh my God, Jhow, are you serious?
Hami got the reset there. He went Wave of Force, by the way, versus a nuke, pointed out by one of our viewers. Jeeves, I see you out there, buddy. And he got that. He ended up getting the Wave of Force, and I'm like, oh, he did. And then they were typed in Jhow44. He did in chat, if you're from the J House. But either way, and then I'm like, all right, he clearly didn't get the reset. And all of a sudden, like, somebody died, and then he's like, I got another reset. Then he blinked into absolutely nothing, and I'm like, all right, he's in trouble. There's going to be the Cocoon onto Tyrande to make sure that she can't get the heals on Casanova. But Hami lived through all that, ended up getting the kill. There's going to be the toss. There's going to be the taunt. I can't even catch my breath. There's so much action going on right now.
I bet he wish he did take Mercury with how much he's dying in this game. I mean, he's not hanging out too long in these team fights. And Collusion, they're going to try to answer back. They do get surrounded. Fury's low on the health as well. Casanova, one shot away. Lutano sees him off, but then the towers. Oh no.
Cura somehow surviving to the back line, getting the kill. Hami says, hold up, wait a minute. Hold up.
Wait.
I don't know if we can say the rest of the lyrics, but I can say that he did as Hami comes in, getting that calamity, getting that reset. We're going to have altars activated here in about 10 seconds. Hami says, Lutano, how mad are you?
How's your mood? How's your mood?
Do you got any of that burn cream left? Because somebody's sweat is on fire.
It's tough. Collusion's going to
oh my God, even Merlin's out there.
Zach Morris timeout. The Cocoon. Oh, Hosty with the air ball. Oops.
What's he shooting at? Has it landed yet?
That's what Hosty was asking. What you shooting at?
Sugrug, that's almost like picture perfect because I swear that stun landed and somehow he's like, I'm gonna throw charge away, and I'm like, wait a minute. West server, by the way.
Ooh.
Brasky. I see you out there, Brasky.
We're up for debate, 32-20 right now. LFM Esports, they gotta start making something happen. They have 8 takedowns to 8. Well, you look at the top of the screen, and they gotta start to establish some kind of control of the map, otherwise we won't really see gameplay.
Vision and lane control about to be neutralized. Both teams picking up their sapper camps. Fury goes in, the toss, the taunt, the Casanova going in, Zugrug able to burrow charge away. Indomitable will keep Fury walking away from this, but you can see the threat, the damage is real. Now Fury and heals are going to be there. Collusion trying to look for somebody, getting those regrowths on, coming in, getting that Moonfire, getting those burst heals in whatever way he can is making things happen. You can see the stun up on Fury. The raw stun's going to lose, but in comes the huge stun there. Fury somehow surviving. You can see Lutano trying to get the takedown. That's 2 members down. Let's make it 3. Resets are coming in. Dragon Zero out in return. Hami trying to get the takedown. The stun comes out. That's going to be Hami. That's going to be 4 kills. And LFM just blew this game open. Halorin, you wanted that comeback. You got that comeback. And right now they're going to get the takedowns and get that 4 kills in that fight.
For a second there, I thought Swab Magoo had the body check build. He came with that jet propulsion strong with the shoulder lowered. 3 stuns sets up a whole bunch of damage. I asked for it. Thank you very much, LFM. And LFM's like, thank you very much, Team Feedem, because we're going through this bottom altar. And right now, the world is effectively our oyster. We got a full level lead. We're enjoying a talent advantage. We can do whatever the heck we want right now.
They're coming back in a big way. Swabs, though, he's in trouble. He's going to stun. Jet propulsion will get him out, sidestepping the roots. He's looking for help. He's looking for his team. Doesn't have the bunker available, but he's living through that fire. The stun comes down. The taunt comes down. That's going to be 1. That's going to be potentially 2. The cocoon comes out. Remember, no disintegrate because they don't have that popped open just yet. Lutano, he's stuck in a corner trying to see if he's got any mobility, but that double kill's coming in. Fury at the bottom left. Hosty's wishing he was on that Zul'jin, trying to walk away. He wishes he was on anything, including that Zeratul, where he went whoosh on that. Hami blinks over, trying to get the combo in there himself, but that's going to be a triple coming in from LFM, who it was 8-8 in kills. All of a sudden we look up for it. It is 15-8, and LFM is all over Team Feedem.
Dude, I gotta give a huge shout out to Kakaga Carey for the cinematography of all that. To see the rest of LFM Esports roll in hard. You ever see that Tom and Jerry meme where like Tom opens the door and points that way and then like 3 of his cat friends walk in and they're all ready to do some damage? That's exactly what we just saw happen there. Swab Magoo, I know he was Monka-esque for a moment, but once that team came in the back, he was like, oh!
DJ Khaled!
Lauren, can I get it?
Another one.
Got him! Bunker comes down. Roots are going to be there to meet him when they come, if they come out, but they are holding fort on the side of Team Feedem. LFM is on a tear right now. Lutano trying to get the poke in. Casanova is going to interrupt 1. There's the jet propulsion trying to lead him to see if he comes in, but right now Hami and team trying to hold. Not channeled yet. Casanova and team are in position. Mouthdale 4 seconds away from spawning. And right now, Lutano and team have held. It is an advantage, 5-3 in terms of core shots. If an altar is channeled, see if LFM maybe looks for something else. You can see all of LFM trying to go back tap well. Excuse me. And it seems like they have conceded that, but looks like the boss is being channeled because they know the Team Feedem is going to be looking for that camp at the bottom. By the way, Albert, Lauren, there's double camp at the bottom, which means it's a tough defense.
I'm really kind of surprised about some of the macro decisions that are being made. On paper, conceptually, it's like, yeah, they're harassing us. Mouthfield's going to be back in a second. We're kind of overextended. They only are going to get 3 shots off the core, right? Not the biggest deal. We can back away. But to just allow that boss to go away for free also, that means you're saying even if they get 4 more points, we have so much faith in our ability to just control this bottom lane for the rest of the game that it doesn't matter. But if that gamble doesn't end up paying off, that could cost him the game. Greyman gets his face rocked by Mount.
Fury gets the taunt in. Casanova was the first that last rights. Bunker's going to be there. Sapper still lit. There's going to be the burrow charge out, but Sunrun's going to eat a lot of that damage. Gets the reset number 1. See if he can get a number 2. Those magic missiles were on point by Hami. So that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, 6-second difference, around 6-second difference in that. However, the bell towers still remain in favor of LFM as we are now entering the single altar phase. Level lead here for LFM. No chance at 20 anytime soon. So this will be an even talent tier team fight. And I can tell you from my experience that this could go any direction depending on how this next team fight goes. This next team fight is absolutely pivotal. If Team Feedem wants to end this series, they could potentially take this fight and snowball it. If LFM wants to get back in it, this is where they could potentially send us to a game number 5. We're going to find out. The implications of this next altar are huge. However, if you remember that Dig MVP Black series, you never know.
Well, where Crowan's been the problem, Hami's certainly the issue right now, because the longer he stays alive, he's blowing people up. But also, hey, Casanova get on the fun too. Oh my god!
Hold on, no, censor. We need a censor alert. We need a censor alert. Guys, avert your eyes. This is not for children. Lutano is about to walk to his death.
Not you.
Zugrug trying to spawn. Oh my god, avert your eyes. I'm sorry. For any children here, I'm sorry.
Ouch. And again, we find ourselves in a situation where Zugrug stands alone, waiting for the rest of his team to come back. Feels bad. I hear the violin. You hear the violin? I hear it.
You know what I hear? You know what I hear?
What do you mean?
Game number 5.
Mac Daddy analysis.
Ooh. You know, it's a shame McIntyre couldn't make it out tonight, but Mac Daddy's been holding it down.
Mac Daddy got pinky out, though. You got to remember that. That's a true professional. Hold on, Hami's in here. Root's going down. Stun coming in. Oh, Team Freak said, hold on. We're not dead yet. Fury's going to get the toss in. There's going to be the stun. In comes Cure trying to get the damage in. The bell tower is going to be retaken. However, if we look at the top lane, that's going to be Casanova and Team Greymane ripping through that. They're also going to probably look. The Dragon Zero is going to hit. Stun's going to follow. Swift Strike. That is teamwork at its finest. Indomitable's actually going to dodge a lot of that. Fury trying to get away, but that's going to be a kill. In the top lane, we're going to see the camp picked up. But down here is going to be Team Feedem reclaiming the bot lane. This will warrant a response. This is a really interesting call. Team Feedem has double camps at the bottom. Do they concede potentially 3 shots? They don't have a global. They do have 20, but they didn't go play the game. So now you have to think, do we give up the 3 shots? Which is probably yes, for the contention of this bottom lane and double camps of their own. This is a very interesting call by Team Feedem, one that I absolutely love. Not going Vengeful Roots means that they don't have the Treant to spawn in that middle lane to siege up, but they do have the minions. This is a killer ending. I love Towers of Doom here.
A lot of this is thanks to Hosty. I mean, we need some Hosty-gasms, whatever that emote is in the chat, because he's like, we snipe these. He lands that dragon arrow and the follow-up damage.
That sappers through. That sappers through.
10-8 out of nowhere. Giving up that boss for free might come back to haunt LFM Esports the way this is going. They made that decision feeling like they'd be able to control the bottom lane for the rest of the game. Looked really solid on paper. But now they find themselves potentially down. They do clear out the sappers, but their back is firmly against the wall.
All I can say is if you're friends with anybody, whether it's Cure, whether it's Lutano, Hosty, Yitzo, or Collusion, tell them, please don't win this game. We want a game number 5. Go ahead and whisper them, distract them, start pinging their social media, say, stop winning, stop coming back. We want a game number 5. Like I said, we're going to try and have the wild card games for you guys so you can see more games if this ends up ending right here. Team Feedem with the lead, 10-8, boss up. Right now it's 20 tier to 20 tier. Swabs, Magoo, and team are holding. There's going to be the charge and the toss, the taunt, but the self-cleanse by Cure is going to be enough to keep him alive. It's going to allow him to trade 1-for-1. The tanks are down, the bunker in response. That play, top tier, pixel perfect by Cure for that self-cleanse on the taunt, allowed him to get the last rights out and trade out there 1-to-1. We're going to be looking at the bottom altar coming up. Bell towers are even, but the bot lane control in favor of Team Feedem, and they're looking for another kill. Casanova trying to survive here, Halorin.
This is the high-level Heroes of the Storm play we were hoping for, and this is exactly what we were getting. That bunker was close, But so far, if you ask Fury, doesn't make it out of there. 3 heroes down now on the side. This could very well spell the end of this best of 5. The boss is available. 4 points are going to get taken by Mouthfeel in this bottom portion of the map. Tyrande, Li Ming,
Boss is enough to end this.
If they want to try to do anything about this.
Boss is enough to end this. If they want to go for it, they have enough advantage. They're going to... You got to remember, Li That's are real. They're trying to see if they can get one more kill. Hami takes a lot of damage from the Genji coming in. That's going to be the #1 killer, but there's going to be the stun. The cleanse is going to go on to Hosty. The damage comes in from the boss. This might be it. Boss down to about 50%. Hami has to do it. The roots are a little early. We're going to see how this goes, but that's going to kill. Hosty going to be the first of all. Hami trying to get reset, but the Swift Strike and the final cut are going to do it. Dark Chimera trying to survive, but he's going to go down. Fury has to survive. Fury gets the toss. He's going to get the taunt, and there's going to be it. But he's got to make it over the cocoon. It's going to be enough. That's going to be Team Feedem coming in. And all I can say is, bless RNG. B-Kid interview. Bless RNG in chat right now.
Are you kidding me? The way that game just rounded out, I saw Hosty's health bar get dangerously low. And I'm like, okay, if there's any vision at all in there, and Hami sees that, that's the easiest bowling ball of his life. Like, he is pegging Hosty immediately in the face. Doesn't have to worry about it. Hosty dies to the boss. Not good. And then Hosty he's like, all right, I'm dead. So then Hami comes in from the left on the flank, had the right idea, and just died. Like, it was the most, it's just like, the moment I saw Hosty die, I was like, okay, like, this actually could somehow work out for LFM Esports.
Hami, though. Hami got super impatient, man. Like, he was looking for the big Poggers play, and I know you guys want the Poggers play. Everybody's going for the Poggers play. That's what's so great about what we're doing here on Fight Night is, like, there's no long-term implications. There's no whatever. It's all in the moment, right here, right now. The bounty is being played for. Look, the series is over, but I don't know the rules. I'm not talking to any admins. I actually don't care. All I'm going to say is, the bounty is how much you guys are cheering. 25% goes to one team. 25% goes to another team. The other 50% goes to the bounty, which is what they're playing for. I don't know the official rules, but I'm pretty sure if you cheer now and you want to get the bounty prize pool bigger, it's still active. Either way, I'm making the rules, so it doesn't matter. If they don't agree, then I'll match that and I'll pay the shit, right? Either way. Look,
Jhow.
Are we doing
you have an opinion about the game. I have an opinion about the game, but you know who I really want to hear from?
McIntyre?
He couldn't make it tonight, but we do have Mac Daddy for another Mac analysis.
Oh, we got Mac Daddy.
Mac Daddy. Bring old Mac Daddy out here, see if he's done, sipping tea time with that miniature glass you were talking about.
See what he's got for me. You guys looking for a Mac Daddy?
Hey, what's going on? This is Mac
Daddy analysis, guys. Wow. Incredible series. I really just want to, before I analyze this series, thank Toasty, Trixler, all the people that have been gifting subs tonight. It's been incredible for the channel. We really appreciate it. Also, the Gladman and Toasty Invitational next weekend. These teams are going to be there. They're hungry. You can see them tonight. They're here to win. They're here to play. That's going to be incredibly exciting next weekend. So just want to throw that out there before. Now let's analyze this game. Honestly, Hami, he pogged. And then he dance gamed. I love him to death.
Tell it like it is, man. Tell it like it is.
It was Hami's game. He took over. And then he dropped the ball. Outside of that, honestly, Team Feedem in a really good utilization of the Hanamura. I think we've seen it time and time again from Team Feedem. And honestly, yeah, I'd like to not see it. But other than that, I think otherwise this was a very good series. A lot of fun interactions, and well played by both of these teams. I'm Mac Daddy.
Before you go, like, thanks for gracing us with your presence, Mac Daddy. But show him the glass. I want to, you're a regal, classy guy.
Pinky out, pinky out, pinky out.
Where's the pink? There's a pinky.
Oh! I'm sorry. That's a shot glass.
It's Swarovski crystal shot glass. Yes, it is.
Yes. See,
there's some whiskey in it.
Is that wait? That looks like cream
someone
soda.
teach
Is
Jhow
that
what a
cream
shot
soda,
glass is.
sir?
Yeah, it's cream soda. Yeah.
Are you
Exactly
serious?
it. Yeah, it's cream soda. What, you don't drink little tiny glasses of cream soda? This is just a Mac Daddy thing.
Yeah. I'm not on Mac Daddy level. I don't know what that life is
Makes
like.
the
Apparently,
taste of the cream soda better.
I need to, before anybody goes away, I think we got more games.
Also,
Mac Daddy, do we have more games?
Did you make it happen for us,
breaking
Mac Daddy?
news. We are going to have a game 5.
Bless RNG!
It is going to be a wild card game. This is something new that we're going to try. Each team is going to ban 4 heroes.
Oh!
From there, they are going to blind pick a draft. Essentially imitating Quick Match, but with bans. And we're going to see what comps happen. We haven't rolled for the map yet. It's either going to be Garden of Terror or Blackhearts Bay. So that's Paul campaign itself.
You know what? I'll pinky raise a miniature glass to that, Mac Daddy. Oh boy.
Okay, listen. I'm pinky raising. Hold on. I can't even see my own camera.
I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Are we going to see Cho'Galls? Are we going to see Vikings? Are we going to see a new Bragg? I mean, I'm not really sure at this point. But overall, it should be very exciting. And yeah, that's what we're going to try to set up now for you guys.
Okay, listen, I have a personal request. We're going into game 5, okay? We're going into a game 5. This is a wild card game. And I want to know what everybody's thoughts are in the community of what you'd like to see. Personally, we've had an incredible series, right? Team Feedem comes in, they win the bounty. I'm actually curious because I know that we're going to have a winner's interview at some point so that we can talk to them and figure out whether they're going to come back in 2 weeks and defend that or whether they're going to cash out, take the money, and go home. That's what I'm excited about. But I'm also excited about what you guys think for the wild card game. This is something I pitched during our break. This is actually something that, again, I don't know. HeroesHearth has put on this amazing opportunity for us to cast and bring you guys some Heroes entertainment, some pretty high level. I'm getting an invite. Let me get this out of the way. What do you guys think? I want to know, like, what you guys think, whether it's in a Reddit post that comes up following this, whether it's you tweet to HeroesHearth right now, whether you tag me in it or not. I want to know, what do you guys want from the wild card? My personal thought, because again, I have no direct influence in terms of what happens. I want to have, like, look, whoever wins the series, that great. Then we play the wild card game. So we bring you guys more games. Do we bring you guys a wild card game where whatever bets come in, it's all or nothing, winner go home? Like, that's what I want, right? But I want to know, like, from you guys so that we can continue to develop this. I hope that I'm a part of this going forward, right? But what do you guys want? Do you guys want win or go home? Do you want the wild card game? Do you want something else that if the series is over, do we get an extra game? Do we get a prize pool that? Do we get you guys' bits, win or go home? I'm excited. You guys tweet at HeroesHearth. Let them know what you want. I think that's going to be great so that we can make this a community event. You guys are donating a ton. The support has been amazing. So I'm going to leave it in the hands of everybody else. They're over here on this monitor for me. You guys let me know. But either way, I can tell you guys one thing. We're going to Blackhearts Bay.
Also, really quick, sorry. If you guys in the future have any wildcard ideas, if we continue to move forward with this, in the chat, let us know what you think. This is obviously a very first attempt at this, but there's tons of different things that I've thought of personally. Where we randomly select letters and then they can only draft characters that start with those letters. There's a ton of different ones that I've come up with. But if you guys have any ideas, either tweet at us, post it on Reddit. You can always message us on Twitch even. We're listening. We want to create entertainment for you guys. And hopefully you've enjoyed the series so far tonight. I know I personally have. And we'll see how this wildcard game goes now. And yes, it is going to be on Blackhearts Bay. I know for me, I haven't watched Blackhearts Bay since Crone played Tracer and everyone thought he was insane at her. So
wait, do you remember when Brightwing was the counter though?
I remember because Hosty played it.
Oh shit!
And here we are.
That. Brightwing was the counter towards the Tracer OP Crone at the time.
Because they ended up knocking GFE out, I want to say, or something. It was that was a long time. That was years ago. ESL
back
tournament.
in my day.
That was the back of my day for sure.
I've got your ear.
So Team Feedem have banned Abathur, Maev, Greymane, and Tracer. LFM have taken Raynor, Hanzo, Greymane, and Tracer off the board. So no one's trying to do Greymane or Tracer.
They took out all of
Oh my god! Somebody's picking Butcher. I'm just gonna PSA. Somebody's picking Butcher. Do not go anywhere.
The last time I saw Butcher on Blackhearts Bay, I can't remember the team that was playing it, but Blade from EU was playing Butcher on, I think it was Team Liquid or whatever they were at the time. Picked Butcher on Blackhearts Bay. They didn't play it correctly. But that was the last time I saw it.
I thought you were like, last time I saw Butcher was when I lost my last quick match game.
I haven't played Blackhearts in what seems like forever. One of my favorite calls ever was during an ESL NA. Michael Udall had Asmodan double soaking on Blackhearts and dunked Faye in the bot lane near the bottom keep wall. Still one of the most legendary calls I've ever had with Gilly. Was incredible. Love that call. One of my absolute favorites.
That was an Asma dunk game for sure. That was a strategy that GFE had been like practicing. Blackhearts Bay, Asmodan, double soak, top mid,
team expert,
infinite stacks, and then you just start one-shotting people. That was a great series.
Crowin, dude, I still remember Crowin in the top lane, the bright wing polymorph. I see you in chat. Oh shit! Why are they polymorphing me? I'm in trouble.
Right, we are in for a spicy game with these counts.
I'll step out, Mac Daddy out. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the series. Again, appreciate everyone in the chat. It's been a great night. We've had a lot of fun. So, Mac Daddy out. Until the next time, I'll see you guys.
Game time.
Take it easy, Mac Daddy.
Halorin, can I tell you?
Sure.
While we're loading, it's up to you and I to both go to the HeroesHearth chat. Click on the top right of the screen and click gift sub and click 5 for each. Because we got a Zugrug Murky in the game right now.
You know what? I'm on it right now. You know, it's kind of fitting that we're going to Blackhearts Bay to round this out. Because unless my memory is off, the very first game you and I ever casted was Blackhearts Bay in Chair League. When I was doing Chair League.
Oh my god, I remember that. I remember we made Macho Man references.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. So this just feels right.
I'm trying to remember the security code on my credit card right now.
F.
Wait, I can use PayPal. That's even easier. Murky for Zugrug. Look, Murky is being played by Zugrug. Lutano on Zagar. Yitzo on Lucio. Stitches being played by Collusion.
That looked personal, man. That looked real
I actually
personal.
missed that because I'm trying to load in to gift some subs here.
Zugrug found out what the Butcher does.
Oh god, is Butcher farming Murky?
He's not farming Murky. And I think that's the thing. Oh no!
Children, please avert your eyes.
Jhow is literally like, Nani? Oh no. That's unfortunate. Like you actually hate to see that type of thing happen. You hear that?
Oh baby, my 5 subs went through even while casting. I'm able to cast it. 5 subs. Got him, chat. Look, if you're a Jhow sub, I need a got him in chat. If you're a HeroesHearth sub, give me some flames. If you're neither and you actually don't give it, if you don't care, just be like, yo.
Just post a smile. Just post a smile.
I'm just trying to follow the observer here.
Yeah. God Kiri's doing a great job on the observer front. Kira on his second life for the game. Hami steps out. There's a silence. Solid damage. Only 1 coin picked up. There's the shield, swabs Magoo. The early Butcher play is up. No, oh my god,
that's
stunned.
brutal.
Gets into the portal. Lutano!
Wait, does Lutano have an emergency contact number for something like that? We need to call them.
I hope he has an emergency pair of pants. He might be in need. So that portal didn't come down right when it did.
Listen, I have a serious question. Mac Daddy, McIntyre's alter ego, is wearing like some Manchester or something. It's got like a tomahawk like the Atlanta Braves. I'm guessing that's a Lope thing.
There's no alter ego. There's McIntyre, and then there's the
my bad.
Okay. Just saying.
Did you give away your 5 subs yet for the Murky?
I did.
Zugrug Murphy?
I did. Yeah, for the Murphy? Yeah. The Zugrug Murphy?
My favorite part about that was seeing the Guardians and the Hero Flames chat, and also seeing Hosty go down trying to play over-aggressive Zugrug. I think he forgot what side he was on. That looks like it's behind the fort. There's going to be a charge in. Look, man, Swabs Magoo's about to go off. I got news for people. Swabs Magoo already has 100 stacks of meat in 3 minutes. I can tell you, I can't fit that much meat in my mouth in 10 minutes. Wait, hold on. Are we live? Can I redo that call? Are we actually live or is this a delay? Is this a delay?
The 4th dimension of time only moves forward, so
ooh, you've watched that 10 dimensions?
That's the ball hanging out there. Another stone goes in, swaps Magoo. LFM Fury.
Wait, are we actually live or no?
Yeah, we're for sure live. And you know, the quantity of meat that you can put in your mouth, you know, thanks for sharing. But
Mac Daddy analysis really quick. Talk about the quantity of meat that Jhow can fit in his mouth, because 100 just ain't it. To be a Mac Daddy analysis. Thank you.
Oh, Fury, please!
Distract Fury. Distract.
Dude, this is an actual bloodbath right now. Cure is writing a letter to Blizzard right now saying fix portals.
You know who's writing a letter? Swabs Magoo, because you know what I really want to say versus what I'm gonna say is he's on a siege camp while his team is over there getting kills and feeding meat. They're trying to put meat in his mouth, but he says, "Guys, I'm on a siege camp." And I'm like, "Bro, let him put meat in your mouth. What's the problem?" It's weird, man. Like, go there, you're butcher.
There's definitely something weird happening right now.
Look, it's okay, man. You got Valir and Butcher. They'll get it eventually. Just let it happen, okay?
Just enjoy the meat.
Dude, 105 stacks in 5 minutes. He was at 103 minutes in. I feel like he should be fully stacked, but Fury goes in for the stun. Cure not able to get the protective, but here comes the portal. Cure going in.
Fury with the jukes manages to avoid the hook. Collusion's on stitches, by the way. I just kind of realized that. Interesting. Hami.
No!
Ouch.
My favorite thing. Look, when we got towards the end of HGC, and it's like, oh, before HGC started, Collusion was a tank main for the old one organization that was really bad, and then Gust or Bust. Collusion was a tank main, man.
You know, I forgot about that, actually.
Yeah, dude. I was actually really good friends with him at the time.
Swap, stop it. That's the perfect... No.
Oh. Wait, do we have all chat on stream? I gotta watch that.
Oh, yeah. Swap's making me want to play Butcher. Zugrug without an egg for the moment.
Kage Kiri, if you're in chat, or if you can hear me, press Control-Shift-C, allow chat on...
I see the chat.
On stream.
How do you not see it? What?
Yeah, look, man, this is the one thing. So I'm going to tell you guys behind the scenes here in a second as Fury polymorph onto Cure, who has to take the portal. He's actually going to take it back through. One thing that you guys actually missed behind the scenes is like players would type to each other in the game, but for the sake of broadcast and potentially things like that, you can turn off chat in observer mode by Control-Shift-C, right? So if you're an observer, you hit Control-Shift-C, it actually hides chat. HGC players would type to each other in the middle of the game. We could see that behind the scenes. You guys couldn't see that on camera. We need that. You guys want us. I promise you guys, it's actually pretty funny. Oh, there's the Portal Gorge, Halorin.
The old milk carton combination comes out. Polymorph afterwards. Brightwing, you're not teleporting out of that one, girly. That is going to be another solid takedown. The first, actually, for Team Q.
That's pretty solid right there. Swabs Magoo sitting on 15 gems. He's trying to farm up the Murky, who takes the portal and confuses the oaf. All he has to do is walk right, but he's trying to path through the Casanova. Casanova was on the team, by the way, that tried to run Probius and the Zebo on Brax's holdout. I don't know if you remember that. My favorite part is I looked over at Skype on this other screen and I saw McIntyre smile, or excuse me, Mac Daddy.
Someone said, how does Halorin take existing combo names and make them better? I invented the name Milk Cart. I just want to put that out. Anytime you ever heard someone say Milk Cart, that's mine. I'm proud of that.
I agree. I remember that. Lutano Isolated says, look, I'd really like to take this portal. Can you guys please let me take this portal? Look, I'm not gonna lie, man. That's called feeding. And it's not you can't put tactical in the front of it. It's just feeding. Casanova in this time, his little Q. I actually don't know the name of it because
his quest. He's at 100.
Does that say nice try, homie?
Homie.
Nah, that's homie. Nice try him, homie. Oh, there's going to be the Octo grab. Fury trying to walk away. There's going to be the portal in. Everybody's coming in. Fury's still living with... Somebody has 100% health. I don't even see much healing coming on. Dark Chimera says, I wish I could heal myself as much as I healed Fury, because I'm dead.
Swab Magoo is looking for some meat on the menu here. There's a stun. Shield's going to buy enough time for Hosty to get into the portal, so the retreat looks to be in. If Butcher was able to get there a couple seconds earlier, that could have turned into something pretty big. But for all the fun we're having, to throw 15 coins away like that for nothing, for a dive behind, like, it's not good.
Halorin, when was the last time you played Probius?
I would have had to play Probius to have played him last.
Okay, listen, I can't stress this enough, man. Like, you guys have absolutely crushed it. Like, beyond crushed it. Oh, hold on. Look at Hami, by the way, at the bottom left of your screen. He's invisible whenever you sit still. So if anybody comes near him. But crushed it with the bits. Remember, the bounty is based on the bits. We're in the wild card. If you guys want to see more wild games in the future, look, we're going to do this twice a month. If you guys want more wild card games, let us know what type of wild card games you want, what type of stipulations you want, because this is all for you guys, man. I want to see like extra wild card game, winner take all after the bounty's done. The bounty, we still have to talk to Team Feedem to see if they want to continue the bounty or whether they want to cash out. And that bounty is based on the bits that you cheer. So if you want to keep cheering and all that, that's contributing to the bounty. So don't stop until you think you've done enough. I'm excited, but there's going to be the Portal Gorge again.
Hami's about to go missing. Drops the smoke pellet, tries to get out of there, but the wall is alive and well. Yeah, that magic trick, those jazz hands aren't going to wave but for so long.
I can't, like, the crowd can't see you, but can I see your jazz hands? Mac Daddy, can I see your jazz hands?
Oh, I got all tap this. That's gonna be a big no from Mac Daddy.
He's not, but there's gonna be the silence, the kill. That's 9 coins. Drop down, Yitzo and team. We know Hosty, he's willing to be aggressive as a Lucio. He likes to feed. There's gonna be the charge in on him, but Swabs Magoo not able to get on top of him. We'll see if he can get the follow-up. Zugrug and team. There's the Octo grab that's gonna isolate Butcher for now. Lutano trying to walk away, but he's coming right back. That's gonna actually be a Stitches.
Yeah, I don't think that was the intended target. That could very well allow Team Feedem to get out of here, and Lutano is low on health. That's a huge coin purse that Lucio's going to go ahead and spill out. Collusion. Can he throw a hook? Can he get some kind of rebuttal? Decides to leave it as it lies.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, there's a lot of hate on Blackhearts Bay because it's like, oh, it's a PvE map, yada yada. Look, I get it. I actually like Blackhearts Bay. True story.
Ew.
Ooh, do you have spirit fingers? Oh, pinky out, Mac Daddy, pinky out.
Let's go.
Come on, man. You can't not do pinky out. I'm watching you, bro.
Homie. Even in death, able to drop the spray.
Gosh dang it. Kage Kiri, turn on all chat, bro. Control Shift C.
Yo, I'll never forget going through Open Division. This scrappy team, hold it down. They're out here dropping even in death sprays all the way through to the Crucible. I'll never forget that.
They let them know they were coming for him.
I'll never forget that.
Oh, the polymorphin! Casanova trying to survive. There's gonna go down the old lamb to the slaughter, but Casanova juking and jiving. He's actually gonna fall. Cure somehow surviving, but he's not gonna live for long. Zunrug, he's gonna fall as well. There's gonna be the charge. Oh, but he's gonna get out of range. Collusion with the helping hand says, come on, bro. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We got a dinner date to make, and let's go feast somewhere else. And somehow, Posty was able to live because I can tell you that Butcher was hungry. And I can tell you, 3 minutes in, Halorin, he had 100 stacked. 3 minutes in. We're now sitting at almost the 14-minute mark, and he's only at 194.
The momentum has definitely come to a halt. Figuratively and literally seeing that charge in the way it did. I mean, you know Butcher was coming in for that forearm lariat. Hosty got away with one for sure there. The boss is going to get snapped up pretty much for free, but 26 gems are in the pockets of LFM Esports. Yo, Jhow, Lauren, can we get a Probius shout out for Cat Peach?
Cat Peach.
Team Feedem gave that shout out when they blew Probius up about 40 seconds ago. So,
dude, somebody needs to tell me that all chat is on with some jazz hands. Look, all I gotta say is, whoever's running production right now, if you can momentarily turn on Halorin's camera on an overlay and give me some jazz hands, that's cool. Also, is it a dinner date with all-you-can-eat meat? Yes, this is a Brazilian barbecue where you can wax it and eat it at the same time. Speaking of which, Hosty says, you know what? I don't want to live no mo. I'm dead. There's going to be the polymorph coming in. Swabs Magoo, though. He puts down the lamb to the slaughter, and we're going to see if that actually comes through. There's going to be Stitches. He's not going through the portal because Fury says, come here. That's Sub-Zero. Excuse me. That's Scorpion style. Hits him with the spear. Says, you're coming my way. Are you going to go my way? Lenny Kravitz up in here. Counter kidnap. What the hell? Says Collusion. You're damn right. That's a triple kill right there. And LFM right back in this with that kill.
That is an interaction. You go for the milk carton and suddenly Imperius is power bombing you off the top rope, foiling your plan. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for these meddling kids. That is not how Team Feedem thought that was gonna go. They got that hook, they got that gorge, and they were like, Ella giggle.
Look, here at Fight Night, we're breaking the rules and we can do whatever the hell are no rules. And right now, I want a Mac Daddy in chat. Mac Daddy, go ahead and unmute the mic. I see you. I know you're watching. I saw you smiling at that last play. I need some Mac Daddy mid-game commentary right now.
Hold on, he needs to sip some of his.
No, he's there. He's giggling right now. He's giddy about this.
Pinky raised. If there was a way we can get a Mac Daddy analysis, that'd be amazing.
Mac Daddy, unmute yourself on Discord, bro.
All right, Mac Daddy's here. We're here.
Yes.
We're analyzing.
Yes.
I see a lot of death coming out of Team Feedem, digging true to their name. Really, LFM, you know, 39 coins. They're looking for a team fight. I can't really tell you what's happening, but I know that LFM looks like they're winning from my point of view, except Fury's dead. And that's a lot of coins down, and Octo comes down as well. I don't know what's going on. You guys probably are a little bit ahead of me, so it looks bad. It looks good, it looks bad. It looks good, it looks bad. This is a very, very back and forth. Stitches is down. Zugrug is down. Is this LFM victory?
I don't know, man. Right if they get a victory, do we play the 6th map out? This is a Mac Daddy ruling on the spot. There are no rules. LFM is up 18-9. This is the wild card game. Do we call it and bring you guys back in 2 weeks, or do we get another game? Mac Daddy, You are the official ruler of the stream. You tell us, do we come back in 2 weeks and do it, have one mo, or do we know it another one?
We would definitely crown LFM the wild card masters.
Okay, okay.
But not the winners of Fight Night.
Okay.
That's Team Feedem. They are the winner. They are the winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But for now, yeah, this is I never thought I'd see 39 coins on Blackhearts Bay.
Swabs is
I don't know if I
man.
want that, right? I don't even know if I'd want to see that, but this butcher is putting in a lot of work.
Let me see a work.
If I was kept up with you guys, which I'm not.
You didn't even think about that angle. You're not like in the lab.
I'm watching the broadcast, so I'm a few seconds behind. But they're in a position to win, right? The only thing that I could see, you know, if I was looking at it from how does Team Feedem come back, is the boss. At this point, there's no coins on the map. 20 coins are required for LFM to win this game. So if they can just keep LFM off of the coins and force a boss contestation, I mean, we might just see an all-out boss fight for the win. As
Mac Daddy.
We see a game go towards it. Yeah.
Listen, I play with a lot of Lucios, okay? A lot of Lucios. And they all pick Bossa Nova at 20. Can you please explain why that shouldn't be the normal go-to under most circumstances?
Oh God! Hold on.
Do this. Don't do
I'm
that.
joking.
This cream soda over here over the. See, you don't raise that pinky and bad things happen.
Hold on.
Bossa Nova's picked up. Oh, speaking of boss, let's take off the Nova after this, because there's a boss being started at the top.
God.
LFM doesn't seem to be aware.
There's too much meat in my mouth. Yeah, they're doing the boss right now.
My God.
This was their one way to come back, and it looks like they might be utilizing LFM, saying, if you do the boss, we're just going to kill you. I don't know. This is Blackhearts Bay at its best, right? Using the map, how big the map is to punish the enemy team. At this point, if LFM gives this boss, this could be GG. I don't know. They can't really all-in core. They're at a pretty bad disadvantage, but.
This is such a weird situation. So, like, the boss gets picked up. Pervious and Butcher come back, so they're not looking the base race.
Oh, shit!
Right Wing's gonna get gobbled up. Not gonna go into the portal. We get the Emerald Ring interrupted, by the way.
Oh, no. Run, Fury! Run! No, go back to Fury! Run, Fury! No, the other way! Run! Oh, God. No! No, the other way! Buy time! Oh, shit.
I don't know, man.
It's like a scary.
Might just turn this one around somehow.
No. That's like when you're in your dream and you're like, oh no, trying to kill me, and then you realize you're stuck in quicksand, and you're like, oh God, I can't really run fast enough, and then you're like, oh God, why am I speaking in an Irish accent? It's really weird, man.
Whoa, that's your Irish accent?
Yeah, good day, matey.
It really did look like LFM was just trying to get the coins to get the turn in and win that way, right? It's a safe way to win. Instead, they were kind of split. They got picked by the Medivh. And now, I mean, yeah, I don't know if they've lost, though. That is the nice thing, right? They're still in the game, but they definitely have lost their advantage. And then really quick on the Lucio thing. Lucio is a Beyblade. And a lot of the time you take the other ultimate so that when you hit as a Beyblade normally connects with the other Beyblade, you hit a little bit harder. In this case, though, the cleanse is really good because LFM has so many, you know, CCs that I think that's the one, right, where you cleanse. If it's not, I don't play Lucio, by the way. You know, I'm not even a pro player, right? Yeah, I'm just a normal guy. I think I'm master 1000 at this point.
Just the Mac Daddy out here.
But the big shield normally is taken because, again, when you hit the shield and you run into each other head first, usually you hit harder, right? It's not a bad logic, and it wins a lot of the time. So.
Hami
already half health. That is not going to be good for business.
Oh, run, Hami.
Jukes?
Run. Oh, he went movement speed at 20.
Gotta go fast.
No. I've seen McIntyre have a lot of stuff out there on Valera.
They're really trying to have this conversation with
Who
Hami.
is this McIntyre
That's
guy?
actually no. Think about that play he just made. He had extra movement speed at 20, which is really good while he's cloaked, and then he ended up using an attack on the far range minion. Sometimes you can use like a Diablo Shadow Charge. That's actually a pretty good play. Am I wrong, Mac Daddy?
Yes, I think that was a correct utilization of the blink mechanic on Valera, especially considering when you go out of stealth, you can Sinister Strike to create even more gap between you and the enemy. And obviously you re-stealth in a few seconds anyways, so if you space it correctly, it will work, but it looks like they might be going into a team fight.
Oh! Limb to the center, didn't collect Lucio, but there's gonna be a protection. That's gonna get some increased healing. Cure me. There's gonna be the gorge. Hungry stitches. That's gonna be 3 members in. Fury trying to make it out alive, but he's gonna be the first one down. Dark Chimera with the Emerald Wind that's gonna separate them, but he's gonna go ahead and ice block there, whatever the hell it's called now, but he's gonna die anyways. Swabs Magoo trying to clean up. Doesn't have the Butcher's Brim. That's 10 gems down, 10 coins down. It's a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Team Feedem, and just like that, they've turned it around.
What is happening in this game right now? It just was like, all right, gentlemen's agreement. Let's all just press our keys and see what the hell happens afterwards. I don't know.
A nice Beyblade fight, right? That was quite literally exactly what I was just talking about, where both teams hit all their R buttons and run headfirst at each other. And in that case, the Lucio team ended up prevailing because the shield got off, like Jhow said.
Just
that was
2
enough
rams out in the meadow, just
letting it rip, just letting it rip at each other.
Let me rip, let me nay. Although we're 24 minutes in, the drunk pirate is dropping cannonballs at any given moment. As we can see, there's 10 seconds left, marked by Elite, letting you know that it cannot be CZ'd, much like a lot of things. But either way, all keeps. Well, one keep still standing. Next momentary lapse will end the game. 8 gems. Hami trying to turn in and try to do. He's got some gems. There's going to be Probius. Try to make the play. The shield comes in. The portal comes in. The boss was leashed. And right now, Dark Chimera trying to make space. The 8 gems turned in by Hami. That's going to... So trying to make the play. It's going to be Zagara, first one down. Collusion eating everybody. You want to talk about putting meat in your mouth? He just stuffed the whole enchilada in there, but he's still going to fall. The stun comes in. Zagrug trying to survive, but that's going to be core shots going in. No math whatsoever. 3 members down. Swabs Magoo says it doesn't matter. I don't care what happens next. I'm going to the core, and just like that, LFM has won the game.
What just happened? Like, Lutano comes out of the, shows up in the United Network. Is like, oh, made the wrong turn in Albuquerque. I need to get the hell out of here. Almost makes
Who the hell goes to Albuquerque? And how do? Well, hold on. Well, no. Go back to the game screen and pull up the damage stats. I need that to be seen right now. Can we get that?
That's actually
Can we get that?
Who would you think is the top hero damage right now?
Of all the heroes,
Butcher did a line?
Before we get there, type in chat what you're. Oh, that's on screen.
Get wrecked.
Fury just smashed people. Smashed people.
Fury was out here.
What in the?
I'm talking to you, brother.
Whoa, yeah.
Good Lord.
How is there that much of a disparity?
Dude, he was Oprah Winfrey out there with the power bombs. He's like, you get dumpstered, and you get dumpstered, and you get dumpstered. Everybody. Good Lord.
That's crazy. Do we still get a winner's interview?
Well, yeah.
Who do we get? So. I need some bless RNGs. Look, I don't care who put, because I'm going to force it, and they're going to have to respond, else I put that bow on it.
Tapping the old elbow? Okay, see you right
yeah. See right here. Who's the winner interview? Who do you guys want? Right now, we've got Zagrug, Lutano, Cure, Hosty, a.k.a. Yitzo, and Collusion. Who do you want for your winner's interview for the first bounty of the first fight night?
the inaugural fight night. Who do you want for the interview? All I know is we're not getting Mac Daddy because all I see is a chair. Who do you think should be in the winner's interview? Okay, we got a lot of B kids. I don't think they realize that B kid's not on these teams, but I respect the hustle.
It's got to be Hosty or Zugrug, right?
All I know is I know they're not AFK. I know they're watching. I know they're watching. So if Hosty or Zugrug gets voted in, then I know that they're there. And you can't AFK this stuff like it's HGC. This ain't how this works.
All I know is
bring you in whether you like it or not.
I'm gonna lose it if whoever we interview, if we get them on camera and they got that HGC banner behind them.
Yo, I mean, Hosty.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna lose it.
That HGC banner.
We
got Zugrug and Hosty, man. Zugrug and Hosty, and a random Gilly. I don't know how that works. Okay, listen. Let's recap right now before we. 100% of the bits. This is how it's broken down. Okay, 25% goes to Team Feedem. 25% goes to LFM. The other 50% is in the bounty. And the bounty tonight in the best of 5 was won by Team Feedem. We had a wild card game tonight. That was Blackhearts Bay, what you just watched. Okay, so we had everything. Everything that you guys gave up goes to these teams. The bounty is there. We're going to do this twice a month. We're having a blast. These teams put on not only bringing out the Zeratul, the Illidan, all the fun stuff that you can possibly imagine, but we got everything in there. Okay, these guys put on an incredible performance. I thought we'd see a lot of good individual performances, but we actually got a lot of good team performances, which actually, it makes me want to go ahead and like stream it. Like, hey, look at what they did as a team, because you won't find this anywhere else. You won't find this level of play anywhere else. There's no way. So the fact that we're getting these cheers, these bits that are in, all of this going to the team, the bounty going to Team Feedem. I think we're getting some pings right now. We got Hosty in here. Is this a Hosty?
Well, he's muted, so
he's muted for now. But we're gonna get him in a second. We got a Hosty interview, but Hosty now is going to tell us whether he wants to take this bounty in 2 weeks from now and defend it to try and get a bigger bounty, or whether they're going to cash out tonight. That's the ultimate question. Give me the bless RNG on whether take the bounty or defend the bounty. Let's go. Hosty, you there?
Wait, hello? Where am I?
Hey, hi. I'm here too, man. What the hell?
Hello?
What's going on, boys?
Hold on. Where am I?
You're in not the Nexus, because I can tell you that shit doesn't exist anymore.
Is this Jhow?
No. It's Woj.
Oh, what's up, Woj?
Yeah, is this Yitzo?
This is Yitzo.
Oh, okay. This is Woj.
What's up, dude?
You know, just chilling.
Okay, so the bounty thing?
No. You don't get to come out and declare. We got to keep the audience. We got to build the suspense.
What do you think?
We got to build the suspense, bro.
I just wanted to say I didn't know that was a thing.
What do you mean? You just played? You didn't even know what you were playing for?
I just showed up, man. I was, oh man, I'm so
okay.
It's just like point me at him, man. Just want to get in and push buttons.
Yeah. Is this why you were last to join the party?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you actually were last.
Nap, dude.
The guy was asleep, man.
I'm falling asleep, man. The puppers.
Why were you last?
I was sleeping.
Why were you sleeping and now you're tired now?
Because it was a nap.
Okay, so why are you tired now?
Damn, that net hit your ass hard, man. What the hell? You've been playing the best of 5, man.
Oh, I was so tired during that game, dude. Collision had to tell me what was going
sniping
on.
People with dragon arrows?
Yeah. Collision told me. He's like,
till like 4 a.m?
I used to, man, but the past 2 days, the puppers has been waking up 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Just.
Are you trying to blame this on a dog?
No, I'm not blaming it on a dog. I'm just weak, man.
The puppers.
The puppers.
Albert, what you got, bro?
Well, you know, I was really excited for this whole thing going into it, and this has been infinitely more fun than I thought it would be. You guys are playing enjoyed the performance. Like, this is just a more laid back approach. It's not super serious like HGC. So I guess my big question to you guys is, do you as players also feel a difference in terms of the overall vibe, and that it, like, is it more relaxed and therefore more fun for you guys to do something like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely way more relaxed, right? Like, there's no HGC currently, so we're not practicing every day. You know, what we used to do is 7 hours plus. So we're just chilling. You know, most players are playing other games and stuff, but this is the game we still pretty much all love and enjoy. So it was just a lot of fun getting together, playing with the boys, playing for you know, for the memes at the end there. It was, I don't know, it was a lot of fun.
Hosty, you guys are on time.
I want collusion.
Oh, go ahead.
I was like, that's fine. Just stuck to you.
I
There's
got your back,
collusion in
collusion. I
here?
got your back, man.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to say, like, in
Support,
game
man.
we're pretty tired, but obviously we're just here to have fun. But you know, in game it turns out that everyone was like shot calling, like it was like 2 months ago or whatever. So it was pretty fun.
Okay, I got a question on that. In terms of try hard was Cure on those first 2 games on Zeratul.
He said, let's just win the first 2 to make sure we're okay, and then we'll chill after that.
But there was a couple moments, most notably on Alterac on that first game, where he was juking out of his mind.
Yeah.
Was he saying anything, or was he just quiet, trying to calm the storm of him about to feed?
No, he said, watch me outplay these guys, and then that's it.
And then I told him he could die because we got the objective done.
Yeah.
And then he died.
Let it go. Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So look, we want to make sure that we cover this before look, the games are over, the viewership, there's going to be some people dipping out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a big decision to be made. There's a bounty. And I don't know if you were able to keep an eye on chat. There were a lot of bits. I actually don't even know the total amount, but I can tell
like
you
82,000.
82,000, maybe 80,000. What do you do? Do you come back and defend, or do you cash out and maybe try and stay warm for the winter? Because 2 of you guys are Canadian. 3 of you guys are Canadian. No. There's no This isn't dinner time.
So right now, I don't think any of us knew about the bits thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
To make sure you understand. So no matter what, both teams get 25% individually. The rest of it goes towards the bounty. So since you guys won, you have the option of staying Kings of the Hill. So the next episode, you'll play against whoever challenges you next. And then the bounty just continues to grow from there. But you have the option to just take the 50% now, but then you wouldn't be able to be in the show for another 3 episodes.
Oh, so it'd be like, yeah.
So it's like, if you keep it in there and you continue to win, then it'll continue to get larger. But if
it's every 2 weeks, right?
Right. But let's say you let it stay in there and then you go in the next episode and you lose.
Listen, before you make your decision, D2 Phoenix Fire was the top bits donator of the night, just so you know. D2 Phoenix Fire came in with 11,100 bits. Rob Christie came in with 10,450. And just a moment ago in chat, D2 Phoenix Fire said, I did a lot of the bits, and you better not bail. I am also Canadian. No balls.
Wow.
So we're
beautiful country. Just so you guys know, Collusion lives somewhere where it's not even on the map. He's literally in Canada.
Wait,
you can't even find it on the map. It's
on the
crazy.
map.
Yo, how do you get the internet over like a shoestring with some cans connected on the ends? Man?
Yeah, exactly.
He's in a mountain.
Yeah, it's 2 cans
top of
connected
the
to a
mountain.
string. So you guys also have to take into consideration that D2 Phoenix Fire come in with 1/8 of the bits to cheer. So you guys have a decision to make with that amount of pressure. To come back in 2 weeks, do you come back and defend that bounty, or do you cash out?
I think we're defending, right, Steve? What do you think?
Well, right now I'm looking at Look at Discord, dude. We're talking on Discord because I guess we never knew this was happening. So, I mean, it's important that all of our players are able to play in a couple weeks. And right now, it's looking like one of our players won't be able to play in a couple weeks.
Well, you know what? I don't make the rules. Let's bring in Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy, you guys know him. He's McIntyre, but not McIntyre. He's actually Mac Daddy. He's closely related, but not exactly McIntyre.
Wait, no,
Mac Daddy, come in.
There are
just
any
Mac
sunglasses,
Daddy.
so it's McIntyre now.
Oh,
We
hey, how's
need
it going,
Mac
guys? McIntyre here.
Hey, McIntyre's back.
How's
Wait,
it going, guys? So you guys are having a sub issue. Is that what you're saying? Or
well, we just didn't know this was happening. So right now we're seeing how many players can play, and we're not sure right now.
Kai said that they can have a fill.
yeah, you guys are.
One fill, two fills, three.
We would allow you to fill as many players as you need. Honestly.
Now, who would we play next? Are we playing you?
That would be announced after you've decided if you're going to stay or not.
Look, man, it's all about the risk, man. That's what makes the excitement.
He wants to know if he's going to play me.
Yeah, if we play HHU, we're out of here, man.
I'm cashing out.
What I want to know is, are you available at a sub?
Whoa.
I would possibly be available as a sub. Like a good 80%.
That's a 20.
So that's like
Spicy.
that's the
not
20
bad.
of not. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That
odds.
is not bad.
So
Do it.
I mean, at this point, okay, think of it this way. So I'll make it easy because think of it this way. While yes, you are taking the 50% to the next week, right? You are going to get 50% from the next week. This 50%, you're guaranteed to have in the next week, right?
Okay,
so
hold on. I'm trying to do something.
At most, you're going to split this,
right?
What you're saying it's a 50-50, and then we carry on the 50, and then we get another 50.
But you also get 25%. So 25% of all bits cheered are directly to your team.
So we got 25, we got two 50s, and then we carry a 50.
Yeah, 25 to you, 25 to LFM, and then 50 is the bounty. So no matter
get the 50
what,
now or carry the 50.
2 weeks, you get another 25% no matter what.
Yes.
I just want to say my head hurts.
Don't worry, I got this. I got it.
Look,
It's 480.
It's not that bad. You either take double right now, or you take half in 2 weeks with the upside of potentially tripling it. Like you have, that's more or less what it comes down to.
Yo, blowing his mind, man.
Yeah.
Okay, look, let's keep it simple. Chat, if you want to see Team Feedem come back in 2 weeks, type 1. If you think they should cash out tonight, type 2.
There you go.
Hey, tell me what they're typing.
1 for staying, 2 for cashing out.
Okay.
Yikes.
Oh, that's nothing but ones right now, baby. They want you back. They want Team Feedem back. There's not a single 2. There's 2 twos, 3 twos, and about 100
They can't win next week. Let's be real. Trick says they can't win next week. Cash out.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yikes.
It's about a 95 to 1.
Wait, you said Trick said that?
Yeah, Trick's
Oh, then let's go. Cash out.
Oh.
No, don't listen.
He's
to
the only 2.
Yeah, but it's Trick, dude. I'm a big fan.
Don't listen to Trick.
Tricks also just typed LUL and all.
Oh, he was trolling me?
He's meaning.
All right, let's go to the next week, dude.
Yeah.
Oh! Everybody get hype. Put out your HeroesHearth flames. Look, there were over 250 gifted subs tonight. And if you were already subbed or the 250 gifted subs, put your HeroesHearth flames in chat because 2 weeks from now, Team Feedem coming back to defend the throne. That's all you got to know. Look, this is Kanye and Jay-Z levels of defend the throne.
Okay.
And
that's all you need to know.
I can announce the new competitors.
So,
shit.
We'll be playing in a few weeks.
Hold on. Let it build. Everybody, moment of silence before it's revealed.
Hold on.
Wait.
Do we have him on camera?
Let's
Mac Daddy's bringing it.
To announce it.
All right, let's go. Hold on.
Mag
Moment of
Daddy's here.
silence.
The team that Team Feedem will be playing against is none other than Team
I don't
12.
even know. Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that.
Team 12.
So 2 weeks from now, Team 12 will be playing against Team Feedem in Fight Night, round 2.
Oh,
So we're cashing out, right?
It's too late.
Yeah, I thought we picked.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
locked in there.
Wait.
Welcome back, Mac.
Mac, do you know the
what's up?
roster? Like who?
I can't confirm any roster, but I know that Team 12 will be playing.
But that should be Justin and Buds for sure, right?
It would stand to reason.
Look,
I would
they're
assume.
peanut butter and jelly, baby.
I mean, they're ham and cheese. I agree. But I don't have full details. I just got an intel from the man upstairs, so I'm just portraying the information to everyone here in the chat. So it'll be really exciting. Team Feedem versus Team 12. 2 weeks from now, Fight Night round 2. Hopefully, we'll see you guys all there.
All right.
Hosty or collusion, whoever's first. Initial thoughts on that matchup.
Against Team 12?
Yeah.
Well,
Initial thoughts. Not even knowing the full roster. Initial thoughts.
Yeah, I don't know who's on that roster. It could be like
I don't give a
completely new
shit.
roster,
What are
right?
your initial thoughts?
As long as I'm not playing against Jhow or McIntyre, I'm good.
I don't blame you.
I'm happy.
Collusion thoughts?
Free win.
Somebody clip that so that we can play that in 2 weeks. That's going to be our opening clip going into 2 weeks from now. Free win.
Then that way we can just YouTube edit it, free win, and it's just KZN getting caught and dying over and over.
Come on, dude.
Free win.
Don't do it to me like that. What the hell?
Free win. Dude, just getting caught. Free win.
Oh, can we have somebody look, production, if you're listening, on standby every time collusion dies, you hear that bum, bum, bum. Just have it so every time collusion dies, you just hit free win and just free win, free win, free win.
For everyone in the chat, every time collusion dies in 2 weeks, guys, free win. Make sure you spam that in chat, guys.
Guys, why are we being so mean to the boy Collusion? You know it's minus 50 where he lives right now. He's pretty much
that's toughening his skin.
He's an icicle, dude.
Celsius.
Damn, Max.
It's okay. I stay inside all day.
Walking off.
We good.
He's got that freezing cold skin, dude.
Yeah.
Look, for all you people in the chat, hashtag free win. I see you out there in 2 weeks. I want you to spam that again from the beginning to the end. Every time, free win. Hashtag free win. Let's go.
Well, thanks for jumping in here with this guy. This was. I'm so hyped for the next episode of this.
Me too, especially if Max subs. Hit me up. Wink.
HeroesHearth. We need
80%
vote in 2 weeks.
Feb 15th. Be here. Be ready. 80% chance I'll sub for Team Feedem.
Oh yeah.
20% chance I won't.
Oh,
Team 12 will be here. I don't know if Justin or Buds will be on that team. You'll have to find out in 2 weeks. So
spicy.
Is it gonna be you or Mac Daddy subbing in?
It'll be me. It would be me. Mac Daddy, he's too expensive.
Oh, all right. That's fair.
So if I guess maybe Jhow or Hal, if you want to wrap us up.
Yeah, let's do it. Albert, man, what a good first night,
dude. This is blowing the doors off anything I could have hoped for it to be. This concept works. I feel like this is Heroes of the Storm, man. People having fun playing the game. People having fun watching the game. It's just we're relaxed, but it's also competitive. We saw some really high level, highly skilled play. Like Collusion Hosty said, it's a lot more relaxed than HTC. They have, they're not doing 7-hour scrim blocks, but they get into the game and it's just like riding a bike. They're back to playing try hard, they're back to communicating, and I think we saw that in their play. So the more we see, the more this becomes a thing, the more the episodes, get a higher profile, the word starts to get out. I think the grudge match concept of this is going to be insane. Like, let's say Team Feedem wins the next episode, right?
Look, let's put this in numerically. To go to your point that you were just making, okay? Let's say, we were given a number a short while ago. This is not 100% confirmed, but we were around 82,000 bits. Okay, I want to put this into perspective. So the teams themselves get 50% of that for showing up tonight. Okay, which means that 50% of that is left over. So we're talking $400+ and continuing to build, whatever continues to build over that, which means that gets carried over in 2 weeks. So we're talking about a prize pool that could potentially double or triple depending on how things go. So they're risking that $400, $500 or whatever to go into next week. They could cash out, go home happy, buy some boba if you're hosty, maybe buy something that you can feed with. It doesn't matter.
Warmers if you're colluding.
Okay, hold on. Hold the fucking phone, okay?
What?
Taha Hots. I can't even do the math. 10,
18?
Oh, he just made it 100,000. He came in with 18,000 bits just now. 18,000 he just came in. He said, you know what? 82,000 sounds cool, but what if we made it a round number with the one extra digit? 100,000. We just made it 100,000 bits.
Dude, and just a second ago, he's like, where did the donations on the stream go to? He just came in.
D2 Phoenix Fire said, look, I dropped 11.1. Rob Christie said, I dropped 10.45 tonight. Taha said, that's cool, guys. What if I come in at the end of the night and drop 18? What if I drop 18,000?
Make 18 it more, I will 2x. Toasty's not done yet either. What the heck?
There's even a Taha emote going around. If you're a Hosty sub, look, all these guys, Cure is streaming. He's trying to do his thing. Hosty streaming. A lot of these guys are streaming, doing their thing. A lot of them are probably going to be streaming after this if you want to check them out. McIntyre, been doing his thing, coming in, Mac Daddy with the analysis, coming in, he's streaming, he's coming in with his YouTube channel, go check out his YouTube channel, coming in, do this, not that, trying to bring the educational content. He just hit 10,000 subs on YouTube, try to make that 11, try and make that 12K. Do your thing, man. Support these guys. They're putting in a ton of time, a ton of their own effort and everything like that to try and make this a thing, to continue what they're doing. So support them in every way. Taha coming in with 18,000 bits, whether it's subbing to people, whether it's being able to donate, whether it's being able to bring in the bits, whatever you do, just showing your support in any way, whether it's just a matter of clicking the follow button for some of these streamers, it means a ton. From a streamer and a commentator myself, I can tell you guys, this means a lot. And just being able to contribute in any way, shape, or form means a lot to these guys. So continue to do your thing. And we'll be back in 2 weeks doing it all over again, man. The fact that this carries over, it's awesome. It's awesome.
And Taha, just so you know, so both teams, they get a flat amount of money. I think the winning team gets 200 and the losing team gets 100. But on top of that, all the bits that are gathered over the course of the stream, both teams get 25% of it, and then the other 50% goes into a larger pot. The team that wins has the choice of either keeping the pot where it is, and then they show up and defend that in the next episode, or they cash out. But then they can't play again for another like 3 episodes. So it becomes this kind of risk versus reward thing. It's like, well, if I feel confident I'm gonna keep winning, then I just kind of keep it there. And so far, Team Feedem said we'll see him in a couple of weeks. So huge thanks for that contribution. That's crazy, man.
And that's the cool thing is that HeroesHearth is putting up money up front. I mean, they're putting up money right up front that says, look, we're making sure that this is a show. This is a real show. We're trying to get people in. We're trying to make sure the teams show up. So they're putting up money up front just to get them here. I mean, everybody's contributing. This is a community event. Being part of the org, being a part of the community and things like that are totally incredible. And to be able to carry on this type of a format, or whatever it is that you guys want to look at it as, this form of entertainment, whatever, for you guys hanging out, I think it's awesome. The fact that I get to continue to get my first cast since BlizzCon, to be able to be a part of all this, it's awesome, man. Spam those HeroesHearth emotes, man. You guys got them. There was over 250, almost 300 gifted subs tonight, as well as you guys that contributed to the subs. Spam those. Be proud. Be excited about the fact that you got to be a part of this tonight. We're trying to do a thing. So it's exciting, man. I was excited to be a part of it tonight for sure.
And the best thing that you can do is let people know. If you had a bunch of fun tonight, and I'm confident that you did, let people know. Get on social media, get on Twitter, go to Reddit, put us in Reddit court. Like, hey man, this is a ton of fun. Show up in the next episode. It's gonna be February 15th, and we can get the numbers even bigger. We can have more people coming back and enjoying high-level heroes like we all miss. So just get the word out. Like, this is just getting started. I'm really excited for the future of this.
Do you smell what the Jhow is cooking?
I don't know if I want to, man.
Look, shout out. Look, that's a Taha, 18,000 bits at the end of the night. Appreciate it, my dude. A lot of people when I was growing up and even to now say I look like the Rockets because of our crazy eyes, and I can still do the eyebrow, so let's go. But I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Halorin, absolutely enjoyed it, man. February 1st, our first cast together of 2019, doing our thing here for Heroes Fight Night. We're going to be back in 2 weeks doing it all over again. As you heard here, Team Feedem will be back, whether with it's a Mac Daddy sub or not. We'll find out. They're going to be going against Team 12, February 15th. There'll be plenty of social media. Follow HeroesHearth, follow us. If you want to be sure that you catch all the notifications, Reddit, go to Reddit, post your favorite clips, post everything, get the word out, because this is what we're doing twice a month to try and make this exciting thing happen. And I think that even 2 weeks from now, it's going to be even better. The fact that many stakes are on the line, can't look forward to it. Lauren, send us home, brother.
Big shout out to our sponsor, Cylance, for jumping in and believing in this concept. Well rewarded. You're looking for some fancy antivirus software? That's what you got to do. But for now, that's going to call it for us. See you February 15th. We are just getting started, guys. Have a great night.